throws both the Spear of Life and the Spear of Death for a Fendor hits one by the cage, and the guy in the cage escapes. Kaylor attacks the last one with his ice knives, but it spins and attacks Hexen Brew. Neth Eldritch blasts it. Hexen Brew spears it. Fendor misses, but redirects his arrow at the cage guy just to get his attention. Fendor doesn't trust this guy. We all finish off the last one. We find a recently killed body, so Grazim uses Raise the Dead spell on the body. It was a guy named Krill who was abducted from a tavern. We ask the year and discover that we are indeed back in time.
Just using that word, does gravity not work in the future?
Here my notes got a little weird. Craven time? Do you remember what that...
What the hell was that?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I can't remember what Craven time. And then there was something about something had never been found.
All right, so you're back in the last. Well, I think what you're confused about is that you remember the guy that you found. Did you already read the story where you rescued Scott's new character?
Yes, from the cage, and now now we're ready to go through this door.
Yeah. So what happened is, you guys, you feel like you moved through time. You went into the torture chamber. You discovered the live version of the. Remember, you guys had killed a vampire warrior, right? Remember, he led that group that was almost killed you guys. Right. And it was the live version of him, so that was what kind of tipped you off that maybe something had happened.
And here we finally learn that it is a man named Isamu Fogson.
That's Scott's guy.
That's Scott.
But he tells us little else.
Well, he doesn't know because he was abducted and woke up in this cage. He was abducted and woke up in this cage. So that's all he really knows. Yes.
Are you gonna throw up?
I hope not. It's my Sex Panther. I hope it doesn't make me throw up. Don't be jealous, Shane. I got my Sex Panther again. All right, so So then you guys moved from that room, right? And you went into what you figured is that that Craven's probably still alive, right? You've come back to the point where he's a person that is not, that he's alive, right? So then you guys went into his lab and alerted there was some more mechanical beings in there.
And I levitated them and dropped them into a pile.
And one of them, they ran away and set off an alarm. So then you guys started barring all the doors. And one of the corridors, a powerful light was coming. So when we go back to that thing, you'll see it's the corridor on the left. So it's the northwest. A powerful light was coming down that corridor. But you guys could hear things coming from all the different doors in the room. So we're going to pop you into that room, and we'll go from there. If I can remember where the heck it is. There we go.
Hey guys, I'm gonna stop video because it's kind of slowing me down a bit.
Well, we'll miss
the video. That's the age.
Sorry, we won't see your beautiful.
All right, so you pop back. This is the lab you guys had entered, and you were searching, finding things in his notes. Remember these little clockwork servants over here? That's what Wiz had. Moved, whatever. We smashed one of them. They ran from you and set off an alarm. So, this corridor up here where I'm pinging, this is the one where the bright light was coming down. But you did investigate, and you did hear things moving from different directions as they're headed your way. So, Jay was, cool.
I was moving there and waiting for whatever comes through, and then I was going to breathe on it.
Yes. Depending on what it does versus for its...
I thought we were seeing light coming out of this door too. This one down here.
Let's see. Let me remember what's there by looking at it. Yeah, you do. But okay. Yep, you're right. But that one. Okay, so the light from the north west, the one above you, is like bright white. This one down here is like rainbow.
Bless you.
It's like a swirling different mass of colors. That makes sense? Like it's not the same sort of light coming from that door down there.
The Skittles are coming.
Exactly. Some kind of Skittle colored thing is coming from down there.
Excellent. Ride the wave.
Let's see. Oh, okay, cool. Also, the one here. So this is white light right here. Right, the one. I'm sorry. Let me ping it a little better. This one is white light over here. Are you guys seeing my pings? There they go. Yeah,
I am.
Yep,
The one I'm next to.
So the west one is white. The north one is like a blue coming through there, and this one down here is like a rainbow. All right, the one.
Are these 2 doors, Rob?
Yes. Yes. There's a north door and a south door. You guys have been through both those doors already, right? But what happened is when you came back and when you transported, right? You worked your way back.
And
into
which
this
one?
room.
And which one is the white light coming through? Is it from the west or the north?
The northwest, the one I'm pinging right now. This
Perfect.
one right here.
Yeah. I am where I am.
Yeah. All right, cool. I'm gonna change my color.
I could actually measure things someday.
You can. You do Q. I think it's Q is measure.
I feel a little upside down about this.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, no, it never works for me.
Let's see if it works for me.
My internet connection is unstable.
Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, see, that's me measuring.
That's me measuring.
Happens.
Oh, you might have to hold it down, Scott.
You have to hold down on your character.
Oh, do you hold down? I'm holding down the left, but the left click as well, right? So hold Q and then hold left button.
I do that and it just picks up my character and moves.
Oh, you're so lame. Oh, well, maybe start off your character.
Click and hold, then Q, then move. There you go.
Nope.
That's me doing it.
I'm not measuring it.
All right, you're just lame.
Yeah, it just doesn't work for me.
Yeah, doesn't work for me neither. All right, we got everybody.
I'll just drop my pants and then I can measure the whole room.
Oh.
And there goes our PG rating.
At 3 inches at a time, it still works.
Ooh!
All right, I'm gonna roll initiative. You're gonna see a bunch of things going. I'm gonna roll for everybody. Why not? Bam! All right.
Fendor
of the forest. You get to do something first, Pat. So you can hold action and wait, but
Wait, those things in the bottom corner are alive again?
yeah, they're the clockwork guys, and they're running from you.
They're new ones.
Only Wiz smashed one, right? But those guys, there was 5 of them in there. So these 4 ran away from you into the corner. You didn't kill all the clockwork ones. They didn't fight you. They ran off.
Got it.
Got it. What's that, Pat?
Am I supposed to shoot something? I don't know what's going on.
Oh, so you guys are in the room. You guys had came into this lab. There were the clockwork servants. They ran away from you and sounded an alarm. Right. So all the doors are closed, but you can see from some of the corridors, these bright lights are moving your way. You can hear a klaxon going off, like something's going on. And that's exactly where we left off, Pat, right? So you guys know for sure that something's coming through some of these doors. One over here, one over here, one down here. There might be something coming from another door, but you don't know yet.
Something evil this way
So
comes.
you can take a position.
Bird thing?
What's that?
What's the bird thing? What's the bird thing?
Oh, I think it was something I dumped in here when I was messing around. We'll nuke him. He's nothing.
Okay.
It was a stuffed bird that magically disappeared.
No, Pete.
No, Pete.
Hey, Chris, if you meant to turn your video off, it's still on. You're just upside down.
I love it.
Yeah, I didn't know how to turn it off.
All right. So, Pat, what I'm saying is you can move anywhere you want into the room.
You want me to turn your video off for you?
You can move 30 feet and hold action, so you can look for cover.
Yeah,
you
you
can
think
do
it'll help.
Okay. So
Why, I really like looking at him upside down.
Thank you, sir.
There you go.
I'm going to use my second wind to heal myself because I'm damaged.
Oh, right. You took damage. So did Grazim, didn't he? No. Who else? It's Jay. Jay didn't take damage.
No, I'm good.
Yeah. All right, cool. Use your second wind for your action. Is second wind a bonus action?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you can still hold your action and fire on somebody who comes in the room. Make sense? All right. These guys continue to cower off into the corner. This one runs even further towards the corner.
Really big tables.
Yeah, the scale's a little jacked, or maybe the things are giant. You never know. This guy moves to the corner. All right. Let's see.
What is that?
This door bursts open, and this creature comes out.
From behind us?
Yep. Well, behind you. All right. It can't. Let's see. I gotta look it up to see if what it can do to you. I mean, Pat can fire on it, right? Because Pat's still holding. So.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
Don't hold too long. It's not good for you.
So this thing pops in the room, Pat, and starts running towards. How do we say your name again, bud? Scott?
Isamu?
Isamu. It runs to here, and
Isamu.
And towards Isamu. So if you want to fire on that, Pat, you can.
But I'm here.
Oh,
This
it's
is
running
Grazim.
towards Grazim. Sorry, it's running towards Grazim.
What is that
17 to
thing?
19, you got him.
Is that one of those clockwork dogs again?
You got him both times. Oh, I'll show you what it looks like. It looks like that. So it is kind of like a suit of armor looking mechanical thing. But it is not, it's kind of like the servants, but think of it as like a combat version of the servants. You know what I mean? Like, not really. All right, so you got it both times. What you do, Pat? 18 total?
Yeah.
All right.
Is it a dark trooper?
Yeah, Dark Trooper, but not quite as scary as a real Dark Trooper. All right. Okay. Up from this table.
Up
This
from the
books,
table.
yeah, the books themselves start to flutter about, and they swarm over to Neth, and they try to do something nasty to Neth. Let me see what they could do. They whirl and they attack like a whirlwind of paper cuts.
Is this a
Yep.
Meteor swarm.
No, I need you to make a dex save. You're trying to dodge the pages of the books as they're
is
lashing
this a
out to you.
spell?
No, it's a thing. It's a creature.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So give me
Nothing worse than a paper cut.
You need, give me a DC 13 dex saving throw to try to dodge the paper cuts as they try to get you.
Hopefully you
I
don't
give
get
him some lemon.
Especially from a butt plug.
It's a butt plug paper cut.
Ooh, ah.
All right, what do we get with you?
17.
Remember
Squiz,
that
you
one
managed.
time?
You dodge the books as they try to attack you with their paper cuts. All right, Hexen Brew, you're up.
Hell.
Dragon Slayer.
Well, I'm
Hexen Brew,
unstable,
the
but I'm
dragon
gonna try anyway.
All right.
Well, we knew that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go help Grazim.
All right, cool.
Oh wait, how big is this room?
It's pretty. The scale's a little jacked, but how far can you move? Yeah, I'll scale you towards. So that's
I can
like
go
40.
35.
So you could get to about this square right here.
Yeah, so
Want me to move you?
right here.
Yeah, actually,
wait.
one up. I'll move. You can get here.
What?
If you wanted to.
Wherever.
Yeah. All right.
Give me a second. I'm thinking.
All right.
I'm thinking.
He's slowly thinking. What would Joel say?
How tall are the walls?
They're vaulted up to say about 20 feet. Scott, yeah, they vault up
Sweet.
maybe 20 feet. Yeah. Think of it as like a lab,
I'm gonna
right? But
try-
it's like a library crossed with a lab. What are you doing?
There you go.
All right, he must make a DC saving throw or get cold. Is that a cantrip or is it a regular spell?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
All right, so damage or no damage, right? Let's see. Constitution. I'm not showing you
Yeah.
rolls because he fails. Because
Woohoo.
then it would give Scott a special advantage. You just
Me?
dodge. Yeah, because you could pick which roll to dodge if you get hit. All right, so you did 5?
Oh.
Ah, that's
Yep.
right. All right, Chris. The creature whirls a little bit off kilter, but it's still up. All right. This guy down here, again, he hides off into the corner. The servants don't really want to engage in combat. All right. Right next to Isamu.
Hey, Rob.
Yes.
But my defensive duelist, I get to apply that when I get hit. So I can pick a hit.
Correct. But
which
you
may or
wouldn't
may
know
not
which
affect-
hit.
yes.
Right.
Yep.
So if one hit was +5, one hit was +3, you get what I
Oh, wait.
mean.
Did something just jump up behind me?
Yes, the books from your table leap up, and they start whirling, just like but they attack you a little bit different than they did with Jay. But what your AC is what?
19.
You get missed, but the books leap up and they whirl. They try to get you with nasty paper cuts with lemon. All right, the same thing happens over here. These books leap up, and they try to get Grazim on with their nasty paper cuts. And they miss!
No.
And then this last group of paper cuts whizzes up. I shouldn't say whizzes up. Whirls up, flies over, and tries to paper cut Pat.
No.
Let's see, 16. I don't think Pat. Nope, they miss you, Pat. There's like a nuisance of books attacking you with their evil paper. All right, Kaylor.
I'm still readying my action, so when that door opens,
You're gonna
whatever comes
hold,
through,
all
I'm
right?
breathing on it.
All right, before that door opens, this door opens. And this creature rushes in. You can get your action first. And it looks
Okay,
like
well, I
this.
was breathing, so I do. Whoa.
There,
Ooh.
as this creature leaps into the room.
Let's hope he's not immune to cold.
All right, I don't even know.
It
All right.
looks like he's made of liquid.
It does. He's like exactly. He's like liquid and electricity and like parts.
T2000.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's got a. So I breathe because that was my holding my action.
Okay.
And it's 19 cold damage,
All right.
and it's a con save DC 15 for half.
All right, cool. So let me do his con save. Save con.
Con
What'd you say your save has to be? 19?
15.
15. All right. So give me your total damage, bud.
19.
All
Cold.
right. It takes some damage, but not as much as you had anticipated.
Boo.
Ooh. All right. This door here also opens up. And out from there rushes this looking thing towards Chris. And it looks like this. Oh, shit. That's the wrong button. Let me do shift. This is the right one. There it is. It also looks like a suit of armor, but this one is the glowing red instead of. It's a little bit different than the other one.
Filled with lava.
Filled with death lava, and it reaches down to. It pulls out its long sword with both hands and swings at Chris the first time. Ooh! Hits you for 10 points of damage, Chris. Would you like me to do the damage for you because you're having problems?
Yeah, why don't you do it?
You got it, bud. All done. Then it does the same thing again. It takes its two-handed sword in two hands.
Two-headed sword.
It's not a two-handed sword. It's a two-hand. And it
It's
misses you with
two-headed
the
sword in one hand.
It misses you with the second swipe. All right. Then this door down here finally opens up. Let me look at these guys to see how far they can move.
Oh boy.
Holy
was cool.
moly Christ! The thing leaps into the air.
I don't know.
The thing leaps up
I do
into
have
the
the sound.
air and flies into the room, and it's fast enough to get over to you, Scott. So it
The
looks
hell
like
is that?
this. It's like a
Ooh.
swirling, glowing thing of gaseous form, but it's like a humanoid form, and it's multi-rainbow kind of thing glowing.
God,
But it's a
God, God.
humanoid-sized
We'll see
thing,
what happens.
and it tries to slam its body into you. I want to say Iskandar. What the hell is your name?
Isamu.
Oh, Isamu. Hey, listen, I have an Isamu button. Let me push it.
Ishmael.
Isamu! It misses you with its slam. It
Of course
returns,
it does.
and it
Did
it
they let you
flies
out
up.
of SeaWorld?
Scott, you could get a reaction attack, right? Because it tries to slam you, then it flies straight up in the air. But you can take a shot at it because you know what I mean.
Oh.
It moves past you. It's
Yeah,
gonna do
well,
one more action, but you get to try to attack it before it does.
Yeah, we're gonna roll. Actually, we're gonna just do an unarmed strike because I don't know
Got
what
it.
I have in
You hit
mind.
him for
It
9.
takes 9.
You got it. Does a pretty good amount of damage to the thing. Well, 9 is not awesome, but I'm gonna say it was good. All right, and then it flies straight up above you to the ceiling, and it fires this bolt down at you, and it strikes you with this force bolt for 20. Well, you can try to dodge it, right? So it would have hit you. It fires, it would hit you. What's your AC?
19.
And then you could go +3, right? All right.
No, I can. Is this a?
It's a bolt. Can you dodge a bolt? It's like a force bolt. Like it's just fired out.
No, I mean no, I don't think so. I can
Dodge a
attempt-
wrench.
I thought you could dodge arrows. That's all I was thinking. Like, you know.
I can try. Yeah, I could, but that's a physical object. I don't think this is a.
Okay.
I could deflect arrows.
All right, cool. Yeah, it would
So-
be. It would. You'd probably take damage because it's a forcible. But you could
Yeah.
choose to do your thing where you get +3, whatever, right?
Yeah, that's just a reaction. So it is +4 to my AC.
All right. You were able at the last second to dodge the bolt as it just about slammed into you. Grazim Bond reaches down
Oh
into.
no, actually no, Pat. No, it would hit me because it has to be a melee attack.
Oh, all right. Then you took 9. No, I'm sorry. You took 11. Sorry.
I can handle that.
Unless you're immunity or something. All right. So Grazim Bond reaches down, and Grazim Bond's character sheet somehow blew up in his face. He reaches out into the naked goddess, and he casts a spell. If his character sheet would actually move at any speed, I feel like Uncle Chris all of a sudden. And he, come on, character sheet. And he casts Guardian of Faith around. Let's see, Spectre appears and hovers in the
God, are you a monk?
All right.
Yes.
So every creature, he summons the Guardian and puts it right here. I'm not going to pull in a thing. So in between the two things that are attacking him. So both of them have to make a save, right? Dex save. Or take 20 points of radiant damage on a failed save. Let me do their saves. All right, this book guy, he...
Oh, that's written wrong. The creature takes 20 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful
but
one.
it's all right, so... we understand, right? The book...
I do.
The book is shredded, and the
That's right. If he fails to save, he takes full damage.
Yeah.
Creature takes 20.
Oh,
on a
but it
fail-
can do...
a
and the
failed
Guardian
save.
follows him
Alright.
around. The Guardian can do up to 60 points of damage. So the other creature took... The other one took some damage as well. It looks mighty wounded. All right. Another one of those same creatures appears into the room and tries to... He fires this cannon at with a net. He's like totally zooking it. And
Zook!
Zook! And the net flies around poor Grazim Bond. Grazim Bond has to make a simple save to see if he can fight off the net. DC 10, strength save. What does he roll? No! He rolls a 1! So Grazim Bond takes some damage, and he is totally immobilized by this net. He takes 5 points of damage, and he's immobilized by the net.
So he rolls a 1 and a natural 20.
Yes. But
Pretty
because
awesome.
if he had advantage, he would have rolled a natural 20. He takes some slashing damage, and he's caught up in the net. All right. Isamu! So that guy
That's how you do it.
that guy that you dodged this bolt, he flies straight up above you. So, but
Can I
he's
reach
like
him with
about
my
20
whip?
feet up. But, since he's like 6 feet tall, his feet are probably at whatever, 14 feet.
And I'm on the table.
Sure, you can give yourself 3 more feet. Yep.
So will I reach with the whip?
Yeah, rip is 10 feet, right?
Yep. Reach.
Yeah,
whip
yeah,
has
no
reach.
problem. Yeah.
All right. So he's gonna get a whip.
Whip.
Boop.
Samu.
Ooh, I just rolled a.
That totally hit.
Wait, why do I have a bless on? Hold on. Let me
Doesn't
turn the
matter.
bless
We
on.
know they're not using it. But you got him for
Right.
8 with the whip.
Takes 8.
Is there anything else that happens to him?
He is make a DC 16 saving throw, or be stunned.
All right,
I'm gonna
let me
find out
look
by
at this
stunning
dude's sheet.
strike.
I haven't looked at his every sheet.
7 key left. I thought I had 9 key.
All right, so DC 16.
Yep.
Save. What is it again? Con, right?
Con. Yep.
Where is Con? There it is.
Oh, that's a monk ability that does
Oh, he's
Yep.
stunned by the whip.
Sweet. Does he fall?
that. Does he fall?
No, he floats. He doesn't.
Oh, damn.
He
Okay.
floats. He's like a gaseous form, right? He's still floating, but he's like, so he's gonna lose his attack for next round.
So I
right?
give him some
So-
Imodium? Does that help?
Okay,
Yes.
so-
I don't know what stun would be. I'm just gonna put like this angry little thing around him. He's stunned.
Okay. What that gives me now? That gives me an AC 21.
Okay. For everybody
So-
or just against him?
Everyone.
All right, cool. You just
That's-
remind me.
that's-
All right,
yeah.
one of
Oh,
these.
no, I'm not done. I'm not done.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
done.
All right.
I get a second attack, and so I'm gonna take an unarmed strike on this book thing.
All right, cool. A
And I think I
12.
missed.
I think that might actually hit. No, it does not. You
Okay.
barely do the thing. All right, Wiz.
Well, I'm not done. I'm
Oh
not
my
done.
God!
On the page.
Nobody likes this monk. I'm gonna kill him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No problem. You
trying
hit
to
them
get
all.
these-
So give me your first damage. You
All
did.
right, and
You
the
did.
damage is,
So the books that are closest to you take the first damage, right?
and I'm asking you what is the damage?
I don't know.
what
I'd have to look at the spell. Do you remember?
All right, let me grab it real quick.
No, just click on the Melf meteor right here. Let's see. It's
I got it. It's right here. And
12 points of
it's
explosive damage. All right.
2d6, right? Okay.
Yeah, well, I rolled for your first one and I got the 12, so let's keep
Hey,
that.
I'll take the 12.
Yeah. So the first books are shot out of the sky. Oh, poor Chris is blowing up. Looks like
Uh-oh.
Jay's blowing up too. I can fix all that.
Do you want me to roll the next
No,
2d6?
we were playing.
Yeah, give me the next 2d6, bud. On this one above you. Just roll 2 manual d6. 11.
Nice.
All right, the second set of books. Shpa! All right.
And one more time. Let's see a 12. Come on, baby.
Where's the last set of books? I'm totally there. They are, right in front of Pat. You got 6.
Yeah.
All right, that one doesn't quite go down, but it looks close. All right, Wolf Pack.
Hey, Rob,
Yes.
can I have half of them attack and half try to give advantage for Jay?
Yeah, I don't see why not. We'll just you have a 4 attack on the button, right? So just do the 4 attack
Yep.
button. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Unfortunately for you, Chris, the bites seem to whirl through his body as if he was not there. But we'll give
And
you.
that was my feeling.
Yep. But they do distract him, so they'll give Jay an advantage. No problem.
Ooh,
Jay, remember that so I don't forget about it.
And I thought he had he lost his next turn.
No, that's a different guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So another one of those swirly, burly, freaking rainbow dudes comes out and tries to slam. No. Yeah, it tries to slam into Neth with its body. Slam. It's flying. Let's see what your AC is.
Help, Pat.
All right. It tries to hit you twice, but only hits you once, Wiz, for 10. You want me to do the damage for you? I've already clicked on your guy.
Great.
All right, you take 10. Now you have 36 left. All right. And then this last creature, well, not the very last creature. Another one of these horror things that attacked you, Chris. It pops out and tries to attack you again. Does the same thing. It swings its long sword in 2 hands. Missed you. Missed you again. All right. Let me look at this thing. All right, so Jay, you're the 30 feet. Let's see. Yeah, Jay, you're the only one in the range. So this door opens here, and you see this creature. I'll show everybody because it's cool. You see this thing.
Ooh, he's shiny, glowy.
He's a shiny, glowy, white-looking creature. So he's very similar.
Hey, it's Venom.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Very similar to the rainbow ones, but this one is just a pure white. I know it looks a little blue here, but it's a pure white creature. And it opens the door. It can't make its way in. Oh, the wolves too. And it screams. So I need you to make a DC 17 wisdom saving throw.
He gets.
Ooh, everybody?
No, just the only ones close enough are the wolves and Jay.
There you go. You made it.
Cool. It's like a deafening sound, but you make it. Chris, you wanted me to do the
I'm trying.
You got it, bud.
Give me a second.
Bloop.
I'm gonna
no?
let our viewers see my view. That's pretty cool. Then they can see all my creatures that pop in. All right, what they do? They failed.
I failed.
All right, so the wolves become incredibly frightened, and they try, when it's their turn, they're going to run as far away as possible. And they also now can't hear. They're like deafened by the huge bull, the roar, and the creature, and they're super scared or whatever it is. So they're going to flee as far as possible. All right. Yeah.
What?
What?
I failed my save.
Yeah, the wolves, let's see.
Oh God.
Just the wolves, right? Not you, right? So I have to look up something here. Sorry,
Dad
guys.
jokes.
All right. All right, we're going into the next round, and we re-rolled, and Hexen Brew wins the initiative. You have two of those horrors on you.
Sorry.
You gats, man.
I know. I don't know what it is.
So Chris, you have two of those red glowing suits of armor things on you.
I decide that I'm going to use both weapons and
All right.
shut my shield off.
All right, do it.
Pew pew pew.
Pew pew. All right. 18 and you hit them both times. So you have you taken any damage? Because if you did, you heal.
Have I?
Yes.
Yes.
You're gonna heal 18, and you do. What's your total amount of damage? So which one? The one right next to you?
33.
All right.
This one.
You got it, bud. We have a spot.
Thank you, Scott.
I'm smart.
You healed
I'm in
18 too. So you the damage you did with the Spear of Death siphons through the Spear of Life and heals you, bud. All right, Kaylor.
All right.
Good advantage.
You have advantage on this guy right there.
Excellent. I unsheath my vicious greatsword because I noticed that my cold didn't do a whole lot.
Okay.
And I'm going to divine smite this bastard.
Oh boy.
So, where's my greatsword? Vicious greatsword. Does
Hit.
a 19 hit?
It does.
Right. I don't think 11 hits.
11 does not.
I do a third level, so that's
All right.
another
Damage
2.
is off because they're scared.
What's that, Chris?
Oh, actually, I got advantage. I hit twice.
Oh yeah, you got him with a 28. Yep.
So I do 2 divine smites with that.
Holy
so
crap.
at third level, so he takes 63.
Ooh, he looks mighty injured,
Thank
but
you.
he does not quite pass away from the onslaught of death.
And that's radiant damage.
Cool, no
40
problem.
is
It
radiant.
seemed to do full, whatever you want to
Okay.
call it. This one moves forward,
That was my third
and
level
this
spells.
horror and attacks.
Does the Guardian take another swing?
It does on Grazim's turn, right?
Okay.
So the Guardian's still with Grazim, but so it tries to. Grazim is stuck in the net. He's like, I'm melting. I'm melting. What would be the best advantage for him? Let's see.
I think something fishy's going on.
What are you talking about, fishy?
Well, it's a net.
Oh, I get it. All right. So it swings down on Grazim with its long sword, and with advantage. Let's see the second attack. All right, he gets him. He hits Grazim for 9 points of damage. As Grazim is stuck in the net, fired by the other guy. This last paper golem is still alive. Wiz killed all the other ones, and it attacks. It swarms at Pat with its paper cuts. Ooh, and it rolled a natural 20. Pat, you take 16 points of swirling paper cut damage.
Oh, I bet that's smart.
Yes. All right, Neff, you are up.
I am going to take 4 more of my Melf's miniature
Meteor spell.
meteors and get this guy right here with them.
All right, ping him. All right, cool, got it. All right, give me the attack.
And here's the attack. Please, oh please, oh please, 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 please. Yeah,
Yes.
baby.
All right, give me all your damage. So that's 4, and each one is 2d6. Is that it?
Yes, so that's 4d6. No, 8d6.
All right, give me 8d6 of explosive damage, but you did it not to kill yourself, so I'm not going to make you worry about blowing up yourself.
Here we go, baby.
Sorry, I blew up your mom, Ricky.
These Sex Panthers, they make me a nice, happy player. Oh, 30!
Wait, is this the game where I get to re-roll ones?
If they're fire. But this...
Yeah, that's not fire. It's explosive damage.
Yeah, you
Okay,
get
right.
re-roll 1... But 30's still pretty
hey,
good,
I'm just trying to remember shit.
Don't worry about it, man.
I mean, stuff.
Oh, wait, that was the wrong button. Hold on. I healed the guy 99 points of damage somehow. I don't know what that was about.
Accidentally. Yeah, sure.
If the spa button was working, you get a spa. All right. I don't know why the spa button's not working. But the spa, you spot him was... All right. We're going to go.
Shoot.
The wolf pack runs as far as it can away from this creature. It can't do anything but run away in fear. I think it moves 45 or something, Chris, right?
I want to say it's 40.
I think he can get to about here.
And no more
right.
advantage. Wah.
Yeah, no more advantage for you.
I don't think you need it.
But it's still nice to have.
Never say what. All right, what's going on there?
All right. Those servant creatures, they jam themselves in the corner, and they're not doing anything. They're like, I'm dying. All right. This creature that netted Grazim runs up and slams into Grazim with its steely. Ooh, what a
Steely Dan.
good thing it's got advantage. It hits Grazim for 9 by spiking into him with its spiky armor. All right, Isamu.
All right, I am going to. All right. I will. Actually, I'm going to lead with a whip attack on this guy.
Got it. Who does anybody have? What's the highest passive perception we have in the group? So you got him. You got him for 11.
Yep. Did he die?
He did not die, but he looks. He has to make a save or something, right?
Not only if I choose to.
Oh, okay, he didn't die, but he took some
I'm going
damage.
to step up to here, and I'm going to take two unarmed attacks on him.
On the other guy.
Yep.
All right.
For 14.
You hit them both. You got a 18 and 23. Yep, you got them both times.
Yep.
What's my
So he takes 14, and I'm going to spend a key point to do flurry of blows.
All right, give it to me.
Rob, mine's 12.
All right, bud.
I'm 14, so.
All right.
All right. Let me spend another key
I
point.
think Chris probably has a pretty high passive perception. I'll check.
I just rolled a 24.
Well, passive is like you're not active, so.
Okay, so does 16 hit?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
plus 8.
16 would hit. Yep.
So he
Ooh, a
takes
natural 20.
In a natural 20,
Yeah.
baby. So he takes 22 more.
All right. He spot him. You spot him with the flurry of blows.
I did. And then what am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I could run really far away.
All right, hold on one
Just
second.
because I can, I'm gonna run to
Wait
here.
a moment before you run away.
All right. What do I see?
He explodes when he dies.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
you and Grazim have to make a dex save of 13, well, Grazim does it at disadvantage because he's wrapped up in a net. So.
Right. And this is this a save for half?
Save for... Yeah, save for half.
I take no damage.
All right, cool. You explode and you leap out, but Grazim takes some damage, unfortunately, for his...
And I'm gonna go reposition myself in the middle of the room here because I can.
All
I
right.
can reach everywhere.
All right, that guy's dead. You got whiz spot that guy right there. So, all right, something weird is happening down with the servants. They start like climbing on top of each other, and like melding together. You know, down in the corner over there. So the clockwork servants are like doing something weird.
All right, I'll take care of that next round.
Autobots unite.
You can see there. This other starts to do it. The other one starts to do it. Right? They're like climbing on top of each other and.
They're Transformers.
Oh
Yep.
boy.
All right.
Wait, what was that? What was that TV show where everyone had like their little spaceships and they went and melted together into the big? What was that one?
I can't remember. There was a couple of them, but yeah.
Yeah.
After school 80s
All
specials.
right.
Was it G-Force?
That might be.
All
I
right.
don't remember. But like 2 of them became the legs, one of
So
them
this
became the
one
body,
over here
the
by
other
you,
became the
Jay.
head.
So Jay, remember that thing that is like the
What?
I'll re-show you
No.
this guy right here.
Yep.
All right. He looks at you and a huge beam of white light. I'm gonna see how long
I don't
it
look
is.
at him.
It doesn't matter. It's so powerful. Everybody else is out of range. It looks right through you, and you need to make a con save of 17 or greater.
That's easy.
As it blasts you with an immense, permanent, crazy light. All right, so you're able to duck and avoid the blindness, but you're like you have it's kind of like you looked into the sun, but you're not blind. Yep. So for 1 round, you have disadvantage. Like, you know what I mean? But you're not. You haven't. Hey, it didn't fry your retinas, so let's just call that happy. All right. All right, that guy is dead.
How did he die?
Oh, Wiz got him with oh no, wait,
Meteors.
yeah, Wiz got him with a meteor thing. All right, Grazim is able to extricate himself from the net. He moves over, takes his guardian with him. This guy has to make a save for some guardian damage, and he does take some guardian damage as the guardian moves in close to him. And then Grazim swings his mighty warhammer of disruption. Misses him. Oh no, wait, maybe he hit him. Let me check his aim. Nope. Oh no, he definitely misses him. So he expends a point, and he does a second attack with his warhammer. It misses him again. Grazim gone.
Definitely not G-Force. G-Force
right.
isn't.
That golem has been dead. All right, Pat, you're up. So, Pat, right in front of you are those stupid paper guys. If you engage them with your bow, you have to do it at a disadvantage, or you can try to shoot someone further out.
I'm gonna actually use my longsword.
All right, 2 swings, baby. Unless you use your action surge and get 4 swings. A 1! But you hit him with the first one. So you did 9 points of damage. It's enough. You downed the last books before you rolled your 1, so. Yay! All right, this paper thing is dead. This guy is dead. All right, Wiz. Oh, that guy's stunned. He's going to come off his stun this round. But that's all he does. So that, because Isamu stunned the guy, that gaseous thing above you starts to move again, but it does not get its attack because it has been. All right, that guy is dead.
And it's now my turn?
No, it's not your turn yet. But what I'm saying is, like, it didn't attack you, which it would have. But you can see, so Isamu like whipped it, right, and it lost its its gaseous form went from physical being to like a floating gas, but now it has regathered back into its humanoid form, right? And you can see it above you. So I'm just warning you that it might attack you.
Do I get a 15-foot jump out of the way? Holy shit, it looks like it's coming to life.
On your turn you could, or you could try to kill it. All right, so Chris, the same helmed creature that has been attacking you swings at you. What's your AC now, bud?
17.
All right, you take you take 6 from the first attack from its sword, and its second attack also hits you for 14 more. So you take 20. But you had extra points because the Spear of Life gave you stuff. But you take a total of 20, bud. You want me to do the damage or you got it? All right.
I got it.
Jay, that glowing thing in front of you.
Yep.
Oh, let me see what this thing does.
Pushes in your stool.
21.
Does he always go in round 1?
Who's that?
He rolled 1 initiative 2 turns in a row.
He's slow. All right. So the thing starts to spin and magical energy releases from her body. It explodes outwards. I need you to make another dex save.
Jesus Christ.
As its like body explodes out on you. Natural 20!
Right, good thing you have that dancing sword, huh?
All right, I'm going to let you take 1/4 damage, Jay, because natural 20 is super awesome compared to regular, say.
You only take 112.
You take only 10 points of damage from force. Like
force.
It explodes out and pushes, explodes through you. But you only take 10 instead of max damage. But I think that's pretty cool. All right. We're going to switch to the next round. And let's see who wins. Isamu!
Oh, sweet. All right. We're going to run up to these guys.
Ooh, I'm going near last.
We're gonna lead off with a whip attack on this guy.
All right. I wonder if my.
He takes 10.
All right, Ted. Which guy I pointed to? I'm sorry, I was looking away. I was being a
This one?
terrible dungeon master. All right, so you attack the mass of creature as they're assembling, right?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Yes.
All right, you do 10 to this one. You got it. Got it.
All right. So, it's not dead.
It's not dead. It's like assembling into something, but you damage the creature total. So basically, you're gonna have to kill all of them. You get what I mean? But
Got
like
it.
they're assembling.
Okay, so unarmed strike
All right.
is part of my attack actions. So it takes
An
another
18,
7.
we'll get it. Yep.
And then as a bonus action, I take another unarmed
Bless you.
strike for 11. Is this still
All right.
up?
Yes, that thing is still up. It's still assembled. It's still assembling.
We're gonna drop another key point and take 2 more unarmed strikes
Wow.
for another 21.
All right, you managed to kill one of the 4 creatures that are assembling, but the 3 others are still putting themselves together. Bum, 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 bum.
Wow, that has a lot of hit points.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, it's an
right.
interesting little monster, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, Wiz. That creature above you comes fully into assembly, and it tries to do something to you. It shoots a bolt of energy down towards you.
Is it a spell?
No. Well, yeah, you can try. Is there something you can do against a spell? Give it a shot.
Yes, I have a
Counterspell.
Cool. How does counterspell work again?
Counterspell is at the instant that the spell is
If it's
cast.
4th or lower, it disappears. All right, cool. You're able to dispel the thing, but you do use the slot, right? So you dissipate the bolt.
I have a button to roll. You want me to?
No, I know how it works. I remember,
Okay.
but remember, you still have to push the
Yeah, you
button.
gotta
to
cast a
lose-
spell.
you
So
still have
push the
cast
button to
the
cast
spell.
the spell to take the
Okay.
spell slot.
But you do manage to dissipate the bolt as it comes down on you. So what it means is you lose that, that spell slot or whatever.
Right. So I clicked on the spell.
All right, cool. All right, Isamu, those assembled creatures, one of the tentacly things tries to reach out and bash at you. Ooh,
AC 21.
What's your 21. You get hit. Do you choose to do anything?
Yep, reaction +4.
All right, that one misses you. All right.
Apparently, there's no limit to the time to
Yeah,
how
no
many
worries.
times I can
Pat,
do
you're
this.
up, bud. You dropped the book things
Oh,
with
it's
your
one
sword.
reaction, so I can do it once.
All
Okay.
right. So, Pat, just so you know, this creature up here is attacking Wiz right above you. It's like a gaseous humanoid figure.
All right, I'm gonna run down there with my long sword and try to get in its way because Wiz is not.
What?
Wiz.
No, it's shooting him from floating above him, right? So you'd probably do your bow. You know what I mean? Like it's above you guys, floating up at the ceiling.
That's
So-
20 feet in the air.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but
All right,
you could bow shoot it.
okay.
All right, hit, and then a 14 on the second one. Let's check its AC. You hit it both times. What's your total damage? 20. Is that 31? Did I get that right?
Yep.
Good job.
All right. Did you hear the spark? You are shoot the gaseous creature out of the air with your bow. All right, that thing is dead. I haven't knocked it out of order yet. That one is dead. All right.
Bless you.
We gotta go save Jay.
All right, Jay, that thing that just exploded out on you now tries to, just slam into you its body. Like, oh, wait, let me, it has to roll a dice to see if it recharges. I'm sorry. All right, let's see.
It's a nice big chilly hug.
It does not recharge, and it gives you a big chilly hug with the first chilly hug. 25. All right, you take 20. All right, you take 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's
And I need-
bludgeoning.
Yeah, and you need to take a DC 16 save to see if it knocks you prone. So it like smashes down on you like a WWE
Right.
wrestler.
Or is it strength or dex?
Strength, 16 or greater. All right, you're able to resist. You're not knocked down. So it tries to slam into you again. I just had to see if it had advantage. It misses on the second slam.
Damn.
Oy vey.
All right, that clockwork creature that is over there, Scott. Another part, like it's an assembled thing, like it's like a Decepticon or some bullshit like that.
Got it.
This is
Decepticon.
you're talking about these guys down
Yeah,
here,
basically, Wiz, they join together to form
right?
one creature.
Like multiple transformers.
Correct. And this one slams. All right, what's your AC?
21.
All right, it misses you with its first attack. Ooh, but its second attack, it strikes you for 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Like scratches at you with its paw or whatever you want to call it.
Got it.
All right.
Do these things count as one monster, or is this still three
They
separate
are
monsters?
one monster, right? Like you're attacking the one monster, but you're like knocking each person's hit point off. You get what I mean? Like so, it's like an assembled creature. You're killing one part of it, but it moves. How it does have multiple attacks, but it has multiple attacks as each part of a creature. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm wondering how my mobility feat would work against him.
All right. Well, we can figure it out.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let me look at this. So, Jay, that creature that is over by you.
I give him the middle finger.
Yep.
I think he may just bite that right off you.
All right. It used that against you. Oh, let's see. Does it recharge? Let's see. Does it recharge? Oh, wrong dice.
How did you roll a 10 on a D6?
I don't know.
That's
Let me roll it
magic.
again. All right. No. Okay. It has a bonus, let's say, but I'm not gonna make it do that to you. Instead, it does the same sort of thing. It tries to slam into you with its like whirling body form.
21.
What's your AC?
21.
All right, it missed you with its first slam, but it tries to slam you a second time. Ooh! A very successful slam of 29 points of damage as the energy from its body transfers into yours. Like, poor
Ouch.
Jay. Somebody better rescue him. All right, the one horror that's still alive with you, Chris. It swings its longsword at you. Natural 20!
Ooh.
You take 12 points of damage. I don't know why he's showing his rolls, but who gives a crap? All right. And then it tries to swing at you a second time, Chris, and misses you. You need me to do your damage, or you good, Bubba?
I got it.
All right. All right. So the second... Oh, that's the dead clockwork creature. It does not get its turn. But the other one does over there with Isamu. All right. Isamu tries to... what's your AC again?
21.
All right. It hits you for 6 with its extending out its like... It has multiple arms and legs, like just think of it as like this crazy clockwork assembled bullshit thing. Oh, and it does a second attack. It hits you with a natural 20 for 11. So it's like whirling parts hit you again. The wolf pack. All right, Chris, give me a save for the wolf pack. They can try to resist being scared of that creature. Let me make sure. What was the save again?
Got
I think was it con?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Yep.
Wisdom, yeah.
Give me a wisdom save for the.
It was wisdom.
Yeah. Give me a wisdom save for the wolf pack.
It's coming.
All right.
Slowly but surely.
The internet is
We'll
thinking
be there
slowly.
any minute now.
Don't call me Shirley.
15.
It's not quite enough. They're still scared and they start to book off again still, unfortunately for them.
So another 40 towards
Yep.
Isamu.
Isamu as fast as they can. Yep. So they get about here. All
I'm
right.
faster than your wolves.
And faster than your wolves. Whiz! Nethnarel.
Nethnarel jumps up onto the table
All
and
right.
summons the last 4 of her Melf's miniature meteorites and fires them at the blue lightning guy in the corner
Cool.
that's trying to kill Kaylor.
Does that put you out of here, whatever level spells they are? I
No,
don't
no,
know.
this is all one thing. I got 6 and I doubled it with sorcerer points
Okay.
so that I had
Cool. Whatever,
12.
man. You're good. You're good.
I've been keeping track of my ammo.
No worries, Wiz. I believe you, bud. I'm having another Sex Panther. Don't be jealous, Pat.
Okay, here we go. This is for my hit.
Fire damage. Melf's my
17.
You got him.
And
No, you got
this
him with a
is-
21. So with your bonuses, you were 26. So the blue
Okay.
guy or the white guy?
So this is the guy that was killing Kaylor.
All right. The only
Blue
issue
guy,
I
I think.
have is what's the explosive range? 5-foot radius. All right, it's big enough that you didn't hit Jay. All right, give me all your damage, bud.
All right, so this is going to be again 8d6, and here we go.
I'm just moving him for a sec.
22.
All right, guys, I'm gonna do a ping just for some. All right, you got him for 22. All right, let's see. Shpa!
Yeah.
You managed
That's
to
so tough.
shpa
I
that
looked
creature.
No minute
Alright.
meteors, and it says it's fire damage, so you should be able to re-roll your ones.
Oh,
if any-
cool.
if
Well,
anything-
we'll do that next time. It was enough to kill him anyways, Pat.
Right? It was
Thank you,
both
Pat.
times, yeah.
All right, Jay.
Thank you, Masked Man.
You got the that creature that's in the door right there, the
Okay.
big blue, the big
So
white thing.
I am doing this. I am using a 3rd level spell called Branding Smite.
All
so
right,
if I hit,
do
I
it.
do 3d. Thanks for
wonder-
playing.
I wonder if,
Brew, what do you
Damn.
do?
So I'm concentrating because that Branding Smite it stays until I hit. So I'm concentrating, Rob.
Okay, cool, bud.
So, I'm assuming this guy has the same AC as the last guy.
Yes, which is so you just need. Oh, it has a really high AC, so the 20 hits, but the 17 doesn't. So you did
Okay.
16 to him. All right,
Yep.
let's see what happens. Shpa!
And I'm going to use my movement to go help Jay.
All right, cool. You go ahead and do that, bud. All right, hold on one sec, guys. I was just wondering if we still had Shane for a second here.
Shane's going to work tomorrow, so who knows?
Oh, he was there. All right, that guy's dead.
Now he's not dead.
No, he's dead. I don't know how he became undead, but he's dead. That guy. All right,
Is he dead?
Grazim moves to here, and he tries to do his Toll of the Dead. No, he goes over to help. He can't quite get over to Jay, but he does cast his Toll of the Dead on that creature. So it would be damage if he doesn't make the save. DC 16. Wisdom. Let's see. All right, some amount of damage makes it through. Let's see. All right, the creature fighting Jay takes some good amount of damage, but it does not perish. We're gonna flip. Isamu somehow wins again.
Okay, so
I
here's
don't
the
like
question.
that laugh.
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead,
with
Jay.
you, Fendor.
I'm Scott,
I
go
don't
ahead.
trust this guy.
So there's 3 of the clockwork creatures that are still part of the assembly, Scott, if that helps.
Yeah, right. So hold on a second. Features and traits. So first feats. So mobile, it says when you make a melee attack against a creature, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from that creature for the rest of the turn, whether you hit or not. So does that mean
He doesn't
I'd
get
have to-
opportunity attacks against you, is that what it
So
says?
if you run away after being a melee,
You won't get attacked by that whole, and I'll say the whole creature too, right? So not just the one part of it. So you
okay?
could,
That was my question.
yeah, let's do it that
Okay.
way. That makes sense.
All right, so I'm going to lead with a whip attack on this guy because I have that in my hand.
All right.
Evo, whip it good.
So plus an
21
unarmed,
hits.
and an unarmed strike, and as a bonus action, I get another unarmed strike.
All right.
So So does a 15 hit? I think it did, right?
Yeah, it does.
All right, so he takes 26.
All right,
And-
you slay one of those guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I run away.
All right, cool. Did you say you hit
Run
another one for
away!
11?
No, I get to move 11 spaces.
All right, cool, done. All right, Grazim somehow rolled excellent in this thing. So Grazim is going to do something that he never does.
Be effective.
Grazim is, well, he's awesomely effective. You guys, I think Isamu should die. He's supposed to be Jim Fay, but that guy doesn't want to play with us anymore. I don't know what.
Now he's Joel, but he won't play.
Then Joel won't play either way.
I think Joel wants to. He's just incapable.
All right, so he casts this flaming out of his hand, becomes a flaming strike. Creature's got to make a save. Let me do the save. And he fails. What do you take? 26 points of damage.
Wow, Flame Strike works different now, huh?
Yeah, a little different. He flame strikes the thing. All right, Chris, give me a save for your wolves. Well, they rolled a 1. All right, Kaylor, you are not at disadvantage anymore. You can see now.
Hey, we're trying that same thing again.
All right, do it, bud. That hits.
27 hits.
Yep. 24 hits. Yep.
All right, so hang on. I've got to do 2 Divine Smites. That's 8, 9, 10. Okay, hang on a sec. Give me a sec. I got to roll.
You got it,
this.
bud. I am waiting. 38. Well, just give me your total when you're done.
I'm going to give you 38, 48, 58, 62.
I'm going to be careful,
70.
man. 70!
Yes,
Oh, yes! You almost killed it, but it's still up.
Wait, what? What did 70?
Jay did with all he uses.
I did
He can use spell slots to do more damage with his
So I
weapons.
did a branding smite, which means that I do radiant damage when I hit him. And he's no longer can turn invisible if he could do that before, because now he's glowing. And then I did my divine smite, which does 4d8 on each hit. So I did 8d8
Nice.
plus 3.
Wow.
All right, Kaylor.
Nice shot.
I'm sorry, Chris.
Kaylor! Hey, nice to have a tank in this game.
Hexen Brew, you're up. I'm just gonna move that body out of your way, Hex, so you can do your thing.
Okay.
All right, Hexen Brew. 24 hits
matter.
with the 16 misses, so you did 9 with your Spear of Death.
9.
Oh no! Too bad, Kaylor. You had to be saved by your boy. You had to be saved by your boy Hexen Brew.
Killed it for Jay.
Yes.
Stop it!
Fendor of the Forest.
All right, I'm doing a mass heal off my oath bow, so everyone heals 13.
All right, let me
Thanks,
do
Pat.
plus 13 to Grazim Vaughn. But that's a bonus action. You still get to go, bud. So the only thing left are these 2 sections of the clockwork assembly down here, Pat.
Chris
Okay.
does that to me all the time.
All right. You hit them both times. So you would do, what is that, 24 to one of them?
Yep,
All right.
barely anything compared to Jay.
It was enough to spar one of the clockwork assembly creatures.
But Jay, the only redeeming thing is Jay does not have a ton of spell slots.
That guy's dead. That guy's dead.
No, I use them up fast.
That guy's dead. That guy's dead. Wiz, there's one of the assembling clockwork creatures still alive down the bottom
I
down
jump
here.
down off of this table, jump up on this table, and I firebolt them.
Okay, firebolt. Push the firebolt button.
16.
That does hit.
hit.
Give me your damage. So just click on firebolt itself right there in that same menu. There you go. 13. Wow, that's pretty good damage for you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damage 13. All right. The thing is still up, but it's wavering. That guy's dead. That guy's dead.
Dead.
All right, that last little
Dead.
clockwork creature, it stumbles as the big, massive maw of assembled creatures. It stumbled to here, but because it's like joined as 4 creatures now, it still can reach out and try to awe poor old Wiz. So it falls on your Wiz you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage from its body as it reaches out to scratch you. It takes a second attack, and you take 4 more, so you take a total of 11 from this creature. But think of it as it's not one creature. It's still the disassembling, falling apart mass. So you take 11, Wiz.
Damn, you doing it?
I'll do it for you, bud. No problem. Take just
No,
one
I can
second.
do it. I just...
No problem. Done. All right. This creature is dead. All right, we're switching rounds. Isamu somehow won again.
What is with this?
1, 2,
He's fast as hell.
5, 6,
I'm with you,
7,
Fendor. I
8,
don't trust this guy.
9, 10. And he gets the whip of faith.
All right,
and,
15 hits him.
and a whip.
Trust him.
And another one.
You got him all
14
3
hit.
times. Give me your damage.
27.
All right. The last of the clockwork creatures go down. All right. So everybody check your passive perception. So I
14.
know you're 14. Anybody
How
else?
do you do that?
It's
12.
it's part of on your character sheet, Wiz. I'll look for you, but that way I won't.
It's right under your skills.
I'd like to know.
It's right
where
under your
it is.
skills. It's
So-
basically a wisdom-based thing.
So core
But yeah, look at
Go
your
below your
character
skills.
sheet.
skills.
Perception, I don't see passive, but
Pass. You got a 15. All right,
Keep
Wiz.
scrolling down.
Wiz
Keep
is a
scrolling down.
15. It's right below all your scores. Wiz is a 15, so you're enough.
Is it
But
under?
let me-
You mean under nature?
No, underneath your where
Keep
your
scroll
strength and
down.
stuff is.
There's a box with all
I
your
got
skills.
18.
And then there's
18,
another
all
box
right.
underneath it.
Definitely Chris. Yours an 18. Chris, you feel like there's a massive influx of moisture building up, like massive humidity is starting to take place. So say it sucks about 5 degrees of temperature out of the room, but it feels like a massive influx of moisture is building up in the atmosphere.
tidal wave.
Everybody get out of the room.
So just so you know, Chris, I'm gonna ping if you pull back. It definitely seems to be coming from this north door here. Does that make sense? The north,
Yep.
the north west door. And as it starts to happen, you start to see that door's open now too, right? There's a rush of water starting to trickle in from there, and the water rush is building up. You know what I mean? So it's starting to spill
Everybody
into the
open
floor.
the door.
Is this
All right,
gonna
which
be
way
like
do you
the
guys gotta go?
elevators in The Shining, where it's gonna open up?
Yeah, so what I'm saying is it's starting to come through like, something's happening.
Everybody pick the same door.
All right, you guys
I'm
want me to
going-
put you in marching order?
We'll follow you.
All right, hold on, nobody move
Sure.
for a sec. Let me push
Okay.
marching order, wherever the hell.
Everybody but, Isamu, because you can never get him into
I don't even know if I put Osamu into a marching order. Where's my mom? Marching order.
Zamu.
Osamu. Did I even put Osamu into marching order?
So we don't have
I
a
probably
familiar anymore, do we?
No, we don't.
Osamu, you might have to
Yeah,
follow
we do. We
everybody.
have a mouse.
All right,
Mouse.
Jay.
Oh,
Jay,
that's
just
right.
move a little bit, Jay. There you go. Osamu, you might have to follow them until I add you in. All right.
Okay.
All right, cool. Yeah, keep running, Jay. So you can
We're
push through
going
that
this
door.
door.
You got it. All right. I can warn
And
you.
then close the door.
When you followed Pete, you knew Pete discovered this as has no exit. It's like a labyrinth in there. Pete already knew that. Or no, Wiz, your mouse knew that this is a labyrinth. So when Jay runs in, you warn him. Oh my God! No, that's not the way to go.
So we gotta back up.
Yep, back it out of there.
Okay.
All right,
so we
the
go
water
this way.
starts building up. As you're booking through, guys, it's already at like 6 to 8 inches of water and rising quickly. Like, oh my shit, Lord, this water is moving fast.
So is there a door over here?
There is no
this the
door over there. There's that door up here. So, just so you guys know, you guys can remember that door right there was led to the original chamber where you fought the undead vampire guy. Remember
Okay, so
you
before
guys,
I run up here,
Yep.
do we know what was up this hallway?
which one? I'm
this
sorry,
one?
Pink. Yeah, that's where you guys found where you came in. Up there was the descent. So there's a little labyrinth there, but that's where the staircase in was from the
Okay.
original world. Yep. Or you could book down here, and so you remember this is also if you go where you are right now, Jay, that leads to the chamber where you fought the undead dude, the badass guy. Also, that's the chamber where you guys rested in the time portal thing happened too. Right?
Got it.
So
Right,
Nope, go ahead.
And there's no door down here where these guys
no
are,
door
right?
down there. Nope, that's an empty corner. So you basically, there's 4 doors in the room. The one near you, this one here that was the guy. You do remember as you're thinking panically, this is the door that you originally came into the vault, right? Where you guys had descended down from the house, the little house that you're in. Yep. And then this door led to, this is the door where the water's coming from. This door led to the torture chamber where you found Isamu.
Yep.
This door over here led to a little bit of a maze-y kind of thing. You guys moved there first, but Wiz reminded you that the maze is down there. So.
Right. So I guess we don't have much choice but to go this way.
Can I
hey,
have
keep going, Jay. You can just keep smoking.
Whoa.
All right, whoa. Sorry.
Can I get a quick roll? As I pass this table, I see if there are any scrolls and I grab them up.
Yeah, you can grab whatever you want. Yep. So grab them up and later on we can try to figure out what you might have gotten. Yep.
I find 3 scrolls.
Got it. Write them down that you have them in your, we have them in your world. Yep.
And then we run through the door.
All right. So Jay, just keep going. You're not running into anything. You're not running into anything.
Is anybody coming with me?
The whole group seems to be coming with you.
I'm not, but
that's we'll say you are, Chris.
I'm physically.
I think you got jammed up. So this first door, that's the entrance, right? You can see how it opened for you, Jay. The door's open. That leads into the chamber that where you guys did that first, where you fought the undead creature. But now, remember, there's you can see them. There's the statues and there's the swirling gate in the middle where the time travel.
Let's go in here.
All right, cool. Hold on. All right, cool. Go in there. And then I'll move Chris in there. He's being pulled along, but he's being jammed up a little.
And then we close the door behind us.
You got it. I'm going to physically, let's see if I can find the door to put in there. The water has made its way into here as well, but it's less deep.
I'm gonna make sure these 2 doors are closed, Rob.
You got it. Closing this door here. Here. Let me move you back. I'm going to move you back. You're able to move back, Scott. Cool.
Yep.
That door's closed. Okay. So as you guys are in here, you hear this voice appear that says, and it starts to scream, not scream, but you hear it. You are not my master. You are not my master. What are you doing here? And this thing appears in the, did I screw it up? Do you guys see that? Did it appear? Yes.
Yes.
All right. This thing appears. So it's also a mechanical instruction. It isn't quite doing that, guys. Don't be super scared. But so you can see it's like almost like a dragon construct. Like they made
clockwork dragon.
Like a clockwork dragon. You can see it got mace for arms, and like it's a clockwork dragon. And it screams, "You are not my master!"
Pretty cool.
It starts to activate this the swirling chamber below it. You see that was the original gate you guys had been pulled through. It activates the swirling gate, and it starts to move towards the gate. And as it does that, these things collapse. These things start to appear around. And they move into like a protective position around him. You know what I mean? They're trying to prevent you from moving in towards their spot. Does that make sense?
Right.
All right. I'm going to just roll initiative for everybody because Isamu probably gets to move first, but I'm going to cancel this original and then re-roll our initiative to see what happens here. All right, guys?
Why does that say 70? Why does that say 60 out of 70?
I don't know. What are you looking at?
I don't see the map anymore. I just see black.
Oh, well, you probably haven't followed along, Pat. I'm going to pull you into the room, bud. All right?
Okay.
How's that? You see the map now, Pat?
Yep. Thank you.
All right, cool. So you guys had come down this corridor as you were fleeing, closed all the doors. That dragon creature, I'll show it to you again, Pat. You might not have seen it. That thing. Yeah. All right. Cool. It appears in it as it says, like a mechanical dragon form. You are not my master, and it activates a port and starts disappearing. So, Fendor, you actually won initiative.
I rolled a 1.
Nice.
Attacking the
You're
dragon.
probably still in the middle of the pack.
You attack the dragon? All right, cool. You get to go.
I'm looking for my character so I can click on him.
He's up in the corner by this door. I'll pull him out a little bit and ping right on him. You see him?
Yep.
There you are, bud.
All right, I'm going to heal everybody with the oath bow first. So,
All right, as a bonus action.
Yep.
All right.
For how much?
Patience,
11.
grasshopper.
Plus 11. All right. All right, now you get to take your regular action.
Yep.
You haven't used your action surge, right? You could go nuts and blast the thing 4 times or whatever.
Yep, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to heal myself 11. I'm not
Sure.
Plus 47 arrows.
Sex Panther.
not able to heal myself 11.
I got it for you, bud. I'll do it. No problem.
All
Plus
right,
11. Oh, no, I did. Hold on. I just took 11 off you. Here, I know what your hit points are. You're good. You're good. You're all healed up.
Okay, so I will do my action surge to attack 4 times and declare him my hated enemy.
Oh, 4 enemy. Yep, all 4 advantages. You hit him every time, and one was a natural 20. Oh, no, you hit him 3 out of 4 times, and one's a natural 20. So 17.
I think that's called legendary.
Yes, so it's 28 plus 3, right? So what's that? 31, 43. Am I right? Am I doing my math right, Chris? 43.
I wasn't even looking.
I think I'm doing the math right.
28, 31, 40.
My wife's distracted.
43. Right?
28.
Well, that's good.
Yep, so 14
31.
plus 14,
Glad that
28,
still
31. Yep.
31. You said that one missed. 41, 43.
Yep. All right, cool. Confirmed the math of 43.
I redirect the miss at something.
Kaylor. Oh, yeah, you can redirect the miss at one of the dudes. And you got this. We'll say it curves down and hits this one below for 16 more. You got it, bud. All right. Kaylor.
I get this guy then. This one right
No
here.
problem, baby. Do it.
I don't do anything special except I do my dancing sword with this guy.
Got it.
So here's my dancing sword.
Hit. Miss with the dancing sword. Hit. Hit. 25.
So 25.
All right.
Kaylor, the Dragon Slayer.
25 compared to 70. It's kind
All
of
right.
anticlimactic.
Grazim Vaughn. Let's see what Grazim does. He's just going to move down and he's going to take another point. He's going to swing twice on this guy. 1, 22 hits. Hits him for 13. Hits him again for another 12. So that's a total of 25. Spad! That guy's been spad. Chris, the wolf pack has recovered and it can make an attack if it wants to.
Okay. Oops. Kind of on top of him.
Which guy do you attack? The one over there, that clockwork guy? All right. You need a minimum
Yeah, the one I'm
of.
sitting on.
Yeah, I moved him just so I could see him. I think you probably got. It's a 12 to hit him, Chris. I think you got him every time. All right. I don't think
I missed him the first time.
I missed him the first one. Oh, okay.
Oh, they give each other.
No, he has advantage. So you got him
give
every
each other
time.
advantage.
I think you probably got enough damage total. I'm not going to make you do the math. I think it's close enough.
71.
The wolf pack drops him. With Nethnarel.
All right, Neth, I'm going to draw something. I think it's easier for me to show you. What I would like to try to do is use my wall of fire and create a thing like this. So it's kind of like a column, a tubular column of fire
Sure, yeah.
that surrounds the thing.
Yeah. All right, so give me your. You can just leave that drawing there.
No,
What is it? 4d8. I just want to make sure that you haven't used up those level spells.
68.
Oh, yeah. Let's find out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just make sure
I don't think I have, but
Yeah.
so on my sheet, I'm looking for spells, and I'm looking for Wall of Fire. It says that I have not used one of my 3rd level spells yet.
Cool. What was Mouse is higher than that, right? Or that's a second.
Mouse is second.
Yeah,
Melf
cool.
was.
All right, cool. All right, Wiz, give me
Counterspell.
your damage, bud.
So how do I do that? Do I click on
How
Wall
many
of
D8
Fire?
is it?
Yeah, just click on
68?
click on Wall of Fire.
Yeah, just
Cast
click on Wall
the
of
spell.
Fire.
There you go.
All right, let me do this thing for real. So it is Dex. All right.
Yeah, there's where it says it is in the chat thing. Spell slot level 4, 2 of 3 remain.
Yeah, cool. So what is it? Is it 68? Give me 68, Wiz. It didn't roll it for you. Just do it manually.
Okay.
You should have one left because you used your counter spell.
Yep, he's got one left. Go ahead.
In order to roll 6, I've got to go over here. I got to go D8. Roll. No. So I want what? How many? 68.
Yes.
Reroll your ones.
Yep, you get to re-roll ones too.
And I see a couple ones. Do you see them on yours?
So you got 5, 8, 16. What is that? 19 plus 2. Roll. Give me 2d8 plus 19. 2d8 plus 19. If my math is correct.
11.
So that is what?
30.
30 total. All right, cool.
Excellent.
All right.
How tall is the Wall of Fire?
It can go up like 30 feet or something, right?
It has a dimension, and you can create dimensions within that dimension.
Cool. So the creature itself, the dragon, the mechanical dragon, like sucks down into the center of the gate and disappears. But the gate is still open for a second. You can see it's as he pulls down through the gate is kind of open a little bit, but starts pulling in towards itself. All right, let's see. Is this guy still alive? That guy's dead. Isamu, you see the creature pull towards the center of the gate.
Well, this guy does not have impulse control issues, so he will not jump into the gate.
Hey, boy!
All right. What will he do?
This
Roll the
Isuzu
demon
guy is looking better all the time.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna run up to here.
All right.
I'm gonna roll with the rapier this time and a pair of
13.
unarmed attacks.
You hit. It's a hit. All right.
32.
All right, 32. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's hanging on by a thread. Hexen Brew.
And I get to step away a little.
Cool. Hexen Brew.
No, that's a nice little thing to have.
Mobility? Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, that ability to step away after your combat.
25, 30, 35. Yay!
All right. 13. Let me see. Got him both times. So you're going to
Nice.
heal 9 points of damage. But what's your total?
32.
32.
What?
No, 22. 22.
22.
Sorry.
All right, cool. Sorry.
92.
Now you're just. I've been drinking too much Sex Panther, man. Don't mess with me, bro.
I'm just making it up now.
Don't mess with me, bro. All right, brother. That creature doesn't go down, but you do some damage and you heal. Well, you're already at full, right? So
I am now.
yeah, you would have healed 9, but you're up. You're already good. All right, which creature is this? That guy's dead. All right, the one that you just hit, when Chris, he slams back at you with his. He swings its. He goes into like this fury of overdrive, like mechanical overdrive, and swings at you.
I duck.
All right, so it looks like he gets 4 attacks at you. Let's see, 1, miss,
4 halberd attacks.
Hit.
Wow.
and what's your AC?
Hit.
All right, so you take a total of 15 points of damage from the thing. But as it finishes its whirling attack, it like falls dormant for a sec, like, you know, like it's like a spinning top that spins wildly and then falls dormant. So I'm gonna put a little thing on it.
That's awesome.
All right,
That
Very
is cute.
descriptive. I like the hands.
it does. This one whirls itself at Osama, whatever. Isamu, however you say.
AC
Osama.
21.
Whatever it might be. All right, so it does the same thing. It swings. 22, 18, 13, and 10. So it would have hit you once for 3.
No, you won't.
Unless you
I
use
get a
your...
reaction on that.
Yeah. All right. It looks like Fendor has somehow won initiative this round. So as we switch around, the gate itself is starting to pull in and close, right? And but the water is still starting to come under the door over by you, Pat. There is the 2 clockwork soldiers still alive. There's one here and one
Do you
here.
think we should be running into the gate to get out of here?
I think the DM's pushing us that way.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying the gate is closing. It's pretty much closed. So this thing might be the... Well, anyways. All right, Pat, you're up.
Well, I've got a ring of water walking, so I'm not worried about the water.
Nice.
You can't walk when the room is full.
True. Are we still injured? Do you guys need healing more?
I think everybody's pretty good. Well, I don't know.
I'm the only one
I'm
who's
okay.
down.
I'm down a tiny bit.
This
You can
almost
hold
might
it,
have took
Pat.
a little damage.
All right, well, I just have one left. All right, I'll shoot at one of these guys.
All right. Hit. Hit. So you did a total of... All right. You spot that guy down by Hexen Brew. Let's see how far away it is. You can't quite get to him, but he moves towards him, and then he does.
You ain't trying to kill one? Can I go kill his?
Can. Grazim total of deads at this guy down here. Let's see if he makes... Oh, it doesn't matter if he makes it or not. Oh, no. Making a saving throw takes no damage. So, let's see. Save wisdom.
Wiz's wall of fire should evaporate all the water anyway.
18. Oh, he makes a save. That clockwork creature is still alive. Isamu.
Yeah. Bing, bing.
Yeah, what
bing.
happened to the wall of fire? The
It's still there.
tunnel. So it didn't sink with him.
It didn't get pulled into the
No,
gate
it's
as the
stationary.
gate's closing.
He takes 24.
All right, cool. I can do this for you guys. Minus 24.
I wonder. Can I move
All right, you spotted the last of the creature as the gate.
Then I run up this wall and over here just because I can.
Nice, you do. As the gate starts, the gate closes on you guys. All right, so you're in the center of the room, and again, the room is starting to fill with water. Dun, dun, dun.
Have we been through the bottom doors?
You have been through most of these doors, right? So, all right. So what you've been through almost everything in this dungeon, right? So you know this door led back to the torture room. This door up here led to the torture room where you originally found Isamu. Then you guys went through the torture room. There's a door in the torture room. I'm just gonna pull it open because you guys know what's going on there. So hold on.
Can't we don't we remember all this? Or
Remember some of it. Some of the things have changed. Some of it has not. But let me remove this door. Let me move it here. Then it won't be in the way. So see that door that just opened up here, guys? This led to the torture room. That where you found Isamu. This is the door right here that you went through. This one right here. Can you see where I'm pinging?
No.
No.
Here, hold on. Let me.
You have to ping. You have to ping.
No,
on
hold
the
on
map
one.
we can see.
Jay, hold on one sec. I'm gonna put the group together again.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and pull the guys.
He's getting the band together again.
There you go. And Isamu didn't get pulled. Did Isamu get pulled? Yeah.
Nope.
Maybe
No.
All right, cool. This is the room that led back to where you guys once went to the library or whatever you're gonna call it, right?
Yep.
All right.
What was up there?
Remember in the
Is there water
library,
coming
just so
down
you
there?
guys can remember, in the library is where you found the entrance that you came into the vault originally, that came from outside. So
So
right.
that sounds like that might be a good idea.
the water's starting to fill up, like it's massively filling up the room. So, all right, is that where you want to head, to the exit?
Yes.
All right,
Well,
I'm not going to make you guys fight your way through.
We
It's going to pull.
we are going up, correct?
All right, cool. You got to pull in. Let me see. All right, when you guys appear, zoom out.
Look at you making city maps now.
What are you talking about? I like my city map.
Huh. So is this what that place looked like before
I
it
didn't
turned
live up
into a
to my
festering
name. I didn't
wasteland?
slay the
No.
dragon.
All right. So, let me give an explanation here. I just have to do one thing. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on one second. I was like on vacation having fun with my family.
Hey, look, he invented a city that is impossible to pronounce forwards or backwards.
No, it's totally.
Worcester.
It's like Worcester. Thank you, Pat. You gotta disappear for a second, then reappear. Hold on one sec,
Can
guys.
you ping me, Rob?
I can. I'm gonna ping you guys back to the city.
Okay.
All right, just scroll all the way out, Chris. Can you scroll all the way and see the giant city map? The reason why I did the city map is I'm not gonna hide it from you guys. So, all right.
Well, my internet is unstable.
I'm gonna ping you right to the center of the map, Ben.
Unstable.
Can you see the map now, Chris? All right.
So we're in the middle of
All
Lowtown?
right. So,
I can see
everybody.
a
So,
fuzzy map.
just so you understand, Scott. Just so you understand, this is not the city where you were abducted. All right. But for Jay, this is the original city. So it's Crinrith is this capital city where you were the guard. All right. You were the guard. If you look towards the center, there's a place called the Sanctum of Serenity. That's where you were the guard for, the Sanctum of Serenity. So you guys understand where you reappeared. You can see, I'm going to ping you guys up there. If you zoom in a little bit, I'll ping you. You guys appeared. Did that pull you guys in? If you zoom in.
To the north?
Yeah, zoom in pretty good, and then I'll ping you guys in.
Up by Night's Edge?
Yep, Night's Edge. You guys appear in a building on the edge of this river on the other side of the Dark Market. Does everybody kind of see where you are? I'll ping you again. So, when you come out, you're in the city.
Is the Dark Market? Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Well, Jay will know some of this. You guys won't know, but the Dark Market, I just gave you some ability. Some you can see what's going on. So you appear right on the river's edge as you come up out of the ground. So the building you guys appear in is not quite the same as what you left in. It is a humble home, but it seems to be abandoned. I'm not going to make you guys revisit it or anything like that. And as you make it out of the street, Jay recognizes where he is, right? This is the capital city that existed before he was. So what happened to Jay, if you guys don't remember, is that Jay went. So there was this. If you guys remember what happened, there was there seemed to be a war between the factions of. This is more like these plains are more like the plains of what would be a good description? Like the powers of fire and earth and water. The elemental planes. And where the humans are, where you guys are from, is more like whatever you want to call it. So these two worlds were warring. And then remember, if you look back, there was how Dragonborn came into the world. Is that these two groups of gods warred and created this fracture that merged the two planes for a moment. Right, so this city got pulled into the what we would call the prime material plane for momentarily, right? And when that happened, it pulled in Dragonborns with him. So you guys feel that you have reappeared before this has happened, right? So for Jay, you feel like you have returned back to your original to the original city where you're from. You don't quite know how. Yeah, right. You don't know where in the time, whatever you want to call it, the timeline it is before the so you don't even actually remember what happened, right? You would. You fought in that original merge, right? And you were cursed by a creature to be a guard of the temple as it was pulled into the other world. Remember, that's how you were found. Yep. They defeated you as a guardian, and then when they put you back into the thing, when you came back, you were yourself. Anyway,
so maybe now we have the chance to fix
maybe
this
stop the war, right? Now, remember, you guys
erase the scourge of Dragonborn upon the land.
Yes, you could do that.
Hey.
Now, as you guys have traveled back in time, so the original 4 characters that are still alive. So that's Wiz, Chris, Pat, and Grazim Vaughn, right? Your memories start to return a little bit too, right? So you guys were involved in this war on the other side, in the prime material plane, right? Now you seem to be in the elemental plane, right? So You're regaining the memory that you guys were helped end the war from that side.
So we're in a different plane, in a different time in that plane.
Well, you're in the same time that you originally existed. I don't know if you remember, Wiz, you weren't part of the original game, but what happened is you guys originally appeared in a monument built to yourselves, right? That you were the heroes of the war.
I came in right after that.
Right. So you were the heroes of the war from the prime material plane side, and that you were reborn or re-brought back to life. And as you started to regain your memories, you were attacked, right? So that's what you guys increased the 3rd level, and at that point you were attacked by a bunch of undead, right? And that's where your memories had stopped. So your original quest, you returned to each one of your original villages. I think you went to Grazim and Chris's village first, or city or whatever. And
are you seeing this too, Rob?
What am I looking at?
Huey Lewis and the News playing Back in Time.
I think everybody is seeing that, including Shane. So, anyways, I don't want to make it
very good.
I don't want to make it
very
too
nicely done.
I don't want to make it super confusing, but it is kind of confusing. But what has happened is you've traveled back to your original time periods of the original heroes and Jay. Now, Scott's character, you're from this time period too, but you feel like maybe you were pulled originally from the prime material plane. And why I say that, as you emerge in the city, you realize, well, Jay would know this, there are really no humans. This is pre the two planes merging, right? So I believe you're a human, right, Scott?
Yes. Yep.
So like Grazim and you, and in elves too, right? Any race other than Jay, you guys don't really exist in this plane, right? Because the two planes haven't merged yet. Right?
This is all Dragonborn.
This is all Dragonborn, and remember the turtles and the cat creatures, the Tribexia and all those things that we talked about. Yeah, they all exist. So for you, Jay, this is completely normal. So, and it's before the destruction. Yes, Scott, I'm sorry.
You spelled road wrong.
That wasn't me. That was I'm gonna blame
the map generator.
That did that. Well, maybe that's how they spelled road in this part of the world here. The low rod, right? Okay, listen, Low Town, where this is, they don't know how to spell. All right.
Oh,
that's exactly perfect.
This is how they pronounce Low Town. So, anyway,
it's a Dragonborn thing. They're all kind of dumb.
The Dragonborn thing. So you appear here outside of a village.
I do have a question before we start going anywhere.
Yes.
How do the Dragonborn feel about tieflings? Because
they've never met them.
So what will they think?
You don't know.
They find you tasty, but only if cooked correctly.
Right. Well, I asked Kaylor.
Well, Kaylor,
how did you feel when you came in contact with my awesome visage?
A little dirty.
Well, after I threw up in my mouth.
Right. Because she's such a beast.
Oh, you guys know how to really treat a girl.
That's right.
You know.
We'll
have to see.
We'll have to see. But what I'm saying is,
I've had a chance to venture and battle with you, so I will vouch for you.
But Jay would know, like Kaylor would know it. You guys, it would be very unusual for a human to predict to be here, right? So you guys will be. You might want to hide the fact that you're humans or whatever. You can do whatever. I don't want to pigeonhole you guys at all.
We weren't fighting each other. Were we fighting the two? Were the two planes fighting?
No. You guys weren't. The war originally was taking place between celestial beings, right?
Got it.
So I would assume that who's ever behind. Remember, so if you guys can remember, the original concept of the game was that there was this creature of illusion, right? Remember? The people were slaves. They hadn't remembered anything before slavery.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So if you guys haven't quite found out what he is, whether he's a demonic presence, a devil presence, whatever.
Well, we did find that chunk of staff.
You did find one chunk of his staff, and there's two more to be found that you could go fight him. Yep. So you.
Although can we say that? Can we say perhaps that chunk of staff wasn't in the bag of holding when it went poof?
Yeah, it's too powerful for that. That's a good point. The powerful poof, that thing wouldn't have gone with it, right? Because it's like that's a good point. It's it's a legendary thing. Yeah. No, I didn't even think about that when it went, but yeah, that would have been the only thing left is that piece of staff.
So Rob.
Yes.
Pieces and some electrical.
And Electrum would definitely
Am I
survive.
correct in thinking that we could be fighting on two sides of the planet right now?
That's how we old.
Our old selves and our new selves could be fighting at the same time?
You guys don't quite know where you are. Like, Jay might still be alive here, right? The original Jay might still be alive here. All right?
Ooh.
Yeah, the original Jay. Right, so...
His name?
Well, anyways, I don't want to tell you what to do, but yeah, your original self, Jay, might still be here. You know, you can't quite tell without talking to somebody what time.
So is this a bridge or is this a wall?
That is a bridge.
That is a bridge.
This is a bridge across the river. Yep, you could go to dark. So you can see that's the dark market. So you can, if you scroll back, you can see the town. There's Low Town, which is exactly what it thinks. Like, you could imagine the walled-in part of the city is the main part of the city, where Jay can explain this all to you because he knows this is his time period. So High Rock, that would be where the wealthier people live. All right, you can see the North Ward, right? That's like again like the normal part of the city. Over here in Ravenswell is kind of where more of the, you can see there's the Sanctum there, but there's also parts of the merchant trade begins there, right? So outside the wall is where the farmers and the lower parts of the community would live, right?
Where's the King's Palace?
The King's Palace is right here in the castle. It has a wall that you can see South Point Harbor. There's a wall. I'm pinging it right now if you guys can see it.
Yes, I see it.
Yep, that's the King's Castle. Jay would know exactly. This city is, the setup is just how it was. Jay can remember it before the war. See, this is the Sanctuary of Serenity where Jay's character is originally from. Yep. All right. And then...
so should we probably try to get to here, Jay?
Sure.
Yeah, I think we should go to the Sanctum of Serenity, see what they know, what's going on, and see if we can convince them what's coming.
All right, cool. That's an excellent idea.
I put my cloak over my head.
You guys all cloak up. I imagine that's a really good thing.
Now,
all right.
Wait. Would not Kaylor know whether or not humans would be...
No, Kaylor wouldn't know because Kaylor had only met humans after he met you guys. You're the first human.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If there are cat people and rat people and bird people,
correct.
Would a human cause that much distraction?
Well, you wouldn't know, but like it depends how. I think if you're cloaked up and stuff, and you're hiding your identity, it's not so much of a big deal. But it might be a problem with, the tribal kind of things, right? Like, but you guys would be unusual. It would be like a human seeing an elf for the first time. You know what I mean? Just think about if us, the little group, all of a sudden came across elves, we'd be like, what the hell? Or a dwarf or an orc or whatever, right? You guys are not natural to this plane. So
I'm here. Do not worry.
All right.
What about sexuality? I mean, my gown isn't exactly. Am I going to look promiscuous in this world, or
it depends what you want to do? Are you going to display yourself as you walk through the city streets, or not?
I'm just saying that my character's picture.
Yeah. I know. I get what you're saying.
If I'm wearing these clothes, then I may need a cloak.
Yeah. You might need a cloak. That would be a good idea.
Put all over your tits and you look fine.
I would say you probably already have enough stuff to disguise yourself and make it to the sanctuary.
Or I could just use the flames of Flenegros and just have me look like a flaming.
Well, that is your choice to figure out what happens. So I would whatever you guys want to do. So you're up here
so I'm trying to play out the scenario.
Sure.
How do I find a cape? Where do we go? Is there a cape in this house?
Well, you guys would have traveling clothes with you, right? Like, just think about the idea that you're an adventurer, so you would have cloaks and stuff like that. Just normal cloaks and stuff. So you could hood yourself and make your way down towards.
Wait a minute! Don't I have a cloak of elven kind?
There you go. That's even better. You can put your hood on. Vote should I have another Sex Panther?
I'm asking Kaylor what
Pat says, yeah.
Do I need to hide my horns? I mean,
Thank you, Pat.
Are there goat people?
I haven't been here for a while.
Okay.
We tend to be pretty forgiving and understanding, but you never know what you're going to get. So, let's put a cloak on, and we will, if we make it to the Sanctum of Serenity, we can start there.
All right. So you guys,
they'll give us more information about.
Start making it down your way down the low road.
Local mores.
And I am a guardian of the Sanctuary Serenity, and I can vouch for you.
And you got the full armor, and the armor actually fits the time period and all that kind of stuff, Jay. So you're good right now. So the only thing is, as a party leader, give me 2d12s as you make your way down. Are you going down the low road, or are you going to try to make your way a different way?
The low road, because there's a lot less.
All right, give me 2d12s on your way to the Commoner's Gate.
X-Panther.
X-Panther's the best. You know you want some, Pat. I have an extra 6-pack. All right, cool. You make it all the way to the Commoner's Gate. So as you arrive, the Commoner's Gate is exactly what it sounds like. It's the... So I'm going to say you guys get there midday or sometime with the sun's still up. And it's like the gate in between the Low Town and the Night's Edge. So there is some trade there and stuff like that. And some of the people from the commoners who work from Lowtown work as servants in the main city, right? So like Jay's opinion of the place would be a little bit different than maybe somebody from Lowtown, right? Because he's a gate guard. All right, and you approach. I'm not going to pull you into a scene, but you approach the guards. They see Jay in his armor, right? So Jay, to you. I didn't really explain this. To you, your armor actually looks like a higher rank. Well, no, you had reached the status of lieutenant, let's say, equivalent in our world, right? So they see you coming, and they're obviously below lower ranks than you, so they escort you in. They're going to let you through the gate, no problem.
Excellent.
Right? Yes. Only thing is, as you you're going to continue down the low road in towards the sanctum. So just
that's what I was looking. I would, if I'm familiar with the city, I'm looking for the least.
Low road would probably be the right. You can see the low road goes all the way over to the edge of the sanctum.
Yeah, I'm looking for the least conspicuous way to get there.
Yep. That would be there's a lot of traffic. It's daytime, so you're not really being popped out. You guys are disguising yourselves or using your robes. The only thing is, I would give me 2 more D12s just to see if you make it down the low road towards the sanctum without anybody really being like.
I prefer the high road.
Well, the low road is for the low people. Ooh. So you guys do see some people now that you've moved into the town, more of the less commoners, more of the whatever the highbrow. You do attract a little attention. But most people make comments and just move on. So nothing terrible happens to you, and you guys make it to the gates of the sanctum of the Serenity. All right?
So no little kids running around.
Nobody's scared to throw rocks. Not attacked. You haven't been arrested or whatever. But you do notice that that with a 2, it's not a 1, right? But you do notice that people walk on the other side of the road, kind of thing. Like maybe
fireball.
Fireball.
Don't worry, guys. It's probably just the wolves.
Yeah.
The wolves are with us?
Yeah, they are. Well, Chris
I hope they're not a Guinness.
They last like an hour, right, Chris? So they would make it with you guys. All right, so you approach the gates of the Sanctum of Serenity.
Yep.
And there are some guards there, and they notice you approach as a lieutenant thing, and there's another guy with similar armors to yours that looks like also lieutenant. But
Do I know them?
You don't recognize him. No, you don't recognize him as serving together. And you have a sneaking suspicion that his armor is you've seen it before, and it's slightly younger than your, meaning like when you were a first recruit, this is what the guards looked like, right? And there was a slight change, so you feel like you're slightly earlier than yourself. Does that make sense? So say maybe 5 years. It's hard to know exactly, but like this is something that this is what they guys would have looked like when you were a little bit younger, right? So
once you start messing up time, I told you.
Yes. All right, go ahead, Jay.
No, I'm just asking Rob. So when I was there, I knew who the for lack of a better word, the priests and the clerics and the leaders of the Sanctum of Serenity were.
Correct. And you would think, yes.
So, and I would think that they're old enough. Do I know that if they're old enough that they would be, now that I'm recognizing that we're kind of before that, would they have been here or not?
Some of them definitely would have, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Jay, you should be proud because they're probably changing their armor to look like yours.
Yes,
There
you're
you
the
go.
future.
I love it.
But you got to think that the war might have lasted some time, right? So you might even have been in the service at the time, right? But you haven't met yourself,
We'll
if that
find
makes
out.
sense. Correct. All right, so as you approach the guards, they do recognize your uniform, and you're approached by another lieutenant who says, like, Hall 2 goes there.
I give him the secret handshake.
Sure, yeah, he still reciprocates because, Marines or whatever still do the same things over time. All right.
Yep.
So he basically says, how may I be of service? What can we, how can we help you? What do you need
So
to do?
I am Kaylor of the Guardian of the Sanctum of Serenity. I am here to speak with, and I don't know who, one of the leaders that I would know.
Sure, right. So you pick one. Let's pick
Correct.
a random. Yeah, okay. Let's see.
Lama Lama Ding Dong.
Let me click on this button.
Otis, we loves us.
Oh, my name button isn't working.
Oh, you have a random name generator?
I had a random name generator. It just blew up in my face.
Oh, man.
All right. Rob will have to come up with a name and quick. So,
Ishgar.
all right, that's good. Ishgar. Yes.
Ishgar.
So you would think at the time he was old when you knew him, and Ishgar was the leader of the Sanctum at the time that you left. That's a very good guess. All right, cool. Yes. All right, so because of your rank, they escort you in, and they're going to take you to the chamber. It takes a little while. I don't want to bore you guys to death. And they escort you to the chamber of Ishgar.
I know where I'm going. Yep.
All right, let me pull you guys in.
Does he?
I'm going to pull you guys in.
Hey.
Character sheets. Let me do this. There we go. I made a thing to make you guys appear if I can find it. Party. Here we go. Party. Spawn party. Click on this guy.
I love this map's oblique view, so you get a sense of the height of things.
All right, there you are. You guys appeared in the map. Can you see yourselves? Yep. All right, cool. So you appear at the base of this of the chamber, and you can see there's some tables. So on either side, Jay is aware these are Raven folk. These guys on the sides, they're Raven folk guards. And as you approach, you can see that there's a bunch of them lined on each side. And as you approach, you can see Ishgar is at the throne. All right?
All right.
And as you guys get closer and closer to Ishgar, you realize that you guys can move yourself wherever you want to be. You realize that Ishgar himself, unexplained, I should have figured this out for Jay, but he looks more and more like the images of Craven that you guys saw carved into his original door back from the day. All right?
But is it Ishgar?
It is Ishgar, yes. It is him. It is the guy you expected to be. So let's say when you were young, you really never ran into him too much. You knew who he was, right, Jay? You knew who he was, but you never directly served him because you're a lieutenant, not a whatever. But as you guys approach, he doesn't know you know who he is, right? Because you've seen images from 1,000 years. Remember you saw the carved door, right? When you guys did the time travel thing, the escape, the place looked a little bit different, right? So, and as you set off the alarm, you flooded the area, blah, blah, blah. But what I'm saying is, like, you guys recognize the image from the future as this guy he looks a lot like the carved image of Craven himself. And Ishgar escorts you, Jay. Approach the chamber. He asks you to approach and whatever. So you can approach it. He doesn't attack you or anything. He doesn't. He doesn't sound like he's a mind reader. You can see he has some other folk with him. They are. Now I pulled these in because they're creatures within the game, but most of these guys are actually. These guys are those Ashmeres or whatever. The astral beings.
The Asimars?
Yep, the Asimars. And he himself, Craven, if we want to actually call him that, he's a dragonborn. But his features are very delicate, really kind of like a very different looking dragonborn, but he still is dragonborn.
So he's like the Michael Jackson of Dragonborn?
He's like, exactly. That's a very good description. He's like the Michael Jackson of Dragonborn. Yeah, where his features are more delicate. He's kind of like more human version of a Dragonborn. He still has the crests and the nose and stuff like that, but he's still more of a human thing. And he seems, his age is really hard to detect too. Does that make sense? Like
it is.
You can't quite
but
know. Yes. All right, go ahead.
I do recognize him. And there's a lot of things going on, but I do recognize him as Ishgar. I've just learned.
You believe he's definitely is. Yeah, you never really personally met him, but you do. You have no reason to believe he's an imposter. Like he is who he says he is. But to you, all of a sudden now you're like, holy shit, this guy looks like the guy on the door of the chamber you saw in the future. So
got it.
So your assumption might be that he's double whatever, and at night he tortures and whatever people.
Yep.
So he might be a mad mage as well as the leader of the sanctum. So all right, so your approach is thrown.
Yeah, I'm changing my tact here a little bit.
Sure.
So
you
can full on attack him if you want.
So you lead with.
No, I'm still down. I never quite healed. Yep. So I follow the protocols because I'm sure I know.
Sure,
that,
yeah, you would know. We don't need to.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Ishgar, I have traveled far. We are looking for sanctuary to recover from our ordeals, and I'm presenting myself and my band to you for the.
He's kind of confused, right? As he sees your uniform, aren't you a current guard of the sanctum? I'm a little confused. Is there a story you'd like to explain? Who you are and what is going on? You know what I mean? Like, he's confused because you have the appearance of a present-day guard almost, right?
I do. Yeah. But I am Kaylor the Guardian of... I don't remember the name of this freaking place. The Sanctum of whatever.
Offshoot.
Yes, the Sanctum of... what was it called?
Buenas entonces ahora.
It was like, oh shit, I forgot, man. I'm a bad.
See, you even forgot whatever it's called.
Yeah, no, I can look it up. Let me look at my map. Oh shit, I lost my map. It's the Sanctum of crap. Let me use my foot. It's the Sanctum. No, it's not.
What are
the
we
Sanctum.
doing here?
Fucking nobody likes a monk. It's the Sanctum of Serenity.
Sanctum of Serenity.
It's right here on my map. I actually have a map.
I'm crying.
I did go sledding, but I did want to not completely blow off your guys' game because I do kind of enjoy it. Sanctum of Serenity.
Cool.
Right. Is the food edible?
Yes.
And so, if I'm familiar with the time, right?
Yes.
Are we currently at war or not?
No,
or
war hasn't started.
Okay.
Nope, the city is still in full function, hasn't been attacked, the war hasn't started. In fact, as the lieutenant, you don't really know what the circumstances that started the war. You just were in the city as it was attacked, right? And it was attacked by beings, let's call them fiends, and they were not from this plane, right? So like it was an invasion of fiends from another plane. So the idea that you fight undead is good, and you fight fiends were good, right? So
yes.
Whatever it was that attacked this plane was not from this plane. It was fiendish or undead.
Yes.
But it has not happened yet.
Perfect. What the hell is going on?
Boomerang. Fucking monks. Nobody likes
Killing them all.
So I'm trying to think. This is not my best strength. So
Wiz is a good thinker.
I have been journeying. Yes, I acknowledged, as a guardian of the.
So are the rest of you guys still hiding your identities as humans and elves?
Well, I thought that that Kaylor said that he remembered the protocols.
Yeah.
And I would assume
all
that
I'm saying is like Jay is talking
in
to
the position that we needed to be.
Cool. So Jay's talking to Craven.
Have a cloak on?
Yeah, you would have a cloak. You guys have traveling cloaks. I'm not really trying to. You can hide your identities. So I'm just making sure you're still hiding your identity. None of the Raven folk.
What I'm saying is, and Kaylor would know this. Should we come up cloaked and do a reveal upon being introduced?
No, do not reveal.
No, don't. Well, yeah, okay.
Do not
No, you
reveal.
know what I'm saying.
Yeah. So you guys stay back. Cool. All right.
Stay back. And I try to explain to him, I was out investigating rumors of great calamity or portents of calamity, and have been traveling and have just returned after many, many days of traveling to try to understand these portents.
Okay. And
we
what
are
is
looking...
what is it that you
Right.
feel? Yeah. What is it? Do you have something you need to reveal to us? What is it that you've discovered, my soldier?
We believe
my
that there is a
servant?
great battle coming, and I was unfortunately able to find actual evidence.
All right. All right.
we-
So he believes you, and he starts a scrying spell, right? And he starts to look into into the ball or whatever it might be, communicating with his spirits. And as of the moment, no, it's okay. He doesn't detect. He doesn't sense that anything is off right now. You know what I mean? He cast the spell. He doesn't sense there's anything off right now. No, he doesn't sense that you're lying, right? He seems concerned about it. So he asks you forthright, what do you think what do you think should be done? What do you think is happening? I know you could explain the story that what happened to you, right? So you don't have to go through all that detail. So again, he decides.
See episode 2.
He goes and he looks at episode 2, and he believes what you're saying. All right. So he believes it of a great concern. So he's trying to think. Go on.
I'm thinking here just for a second.
Yeah.
So he's believing the story that and understanding that there is a concern. Do I get a sense of his willingness to continue with it, or do I get a sense that he is kind of there's? I guess.
No, he definitely is. He has a willingness to believe what you're saying, right?
Okay.
You haven't actually introduced your.
No,
your
that's what I'm trying to figure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why I was thinking with some kind of a reveal.
Yeah,
sort of
absolutely.
Support all of your.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm trying. I was trying to gauge to see if this is going to freak him out and we were screwed or not. So, so I ask the party to come forward, and I say, as proof of the travels, in that the realms will be battling, because we told them the whole story. Have come across companions, not faithful to me, but faithful, worthy companions that have fought by my side, and we are looking for respite. And I invite them up and to prove to you that calamity is coming.
All right, cool. So you guys reveal yourself to him. They're surprised. They do some. He casts a spell to reveal to him that you guys are. Let's see what he would do. Let me look at his stuff here. Yep.
He whacks us with the staff of the magic.
He pulls out his penis and a butt plug. No.
I duck.
He calls over a couple of the mages. They basically cast a spell to confirm that you guys are not from this plane. All right. So he begins to believe your story. All right. So he is concerned about what's going to happen into the future. So he's willing to grant you sanctuary, and he's hoping that maybe you guys could investigate from this side and maybe hopefully prevent what's happening, right? Like, maybe,
what if we're the cause of the thing now?
Right. What is the cost, right? Like, these guys they're totally blown away. They don't have any idea what's going on, right? So his initial thought is that maybe you could travel to the Sanctum's library or something, or well, you guys maybe you have some ideas, but where you could begin to search to what's going on. Oh, wow. Now you tested your button, huh, Chris? I made a wolf summoning button for you.
Wolf packs appearing all over the place.
Yeah, you got
Do
a wolf summoner.
Afraid. So yes.
No! There are too many wolves. We're overcome with wolves. Okay, so he's believing you. He's going to give you shelter in the Sanctum, and he's hoping that you can work with him. But again, he is still Craven. You guys realize he's a freaking homicidal maniac that kidnapped Isamu and has been torturing people. And you know from the future that he's a terrible, terrible person. But at the present moment, He is he's willing to give you Sanctum, a home base at the Sanctum, and if you guys could do whatever it might be, work with him as part of an investigative unit to figure out what the hell happened. So
Now,
sounds good.
Are we going someplace away
That's up
from
to you
here,
guys.
or what are we?
Well, I know I could use a rest because I'm pretty much out of spells.
Yeah, you
and
guys
I'm
could
still-
just long
I'm
rest
still
yourselves
hurt.
as a opponent. I don't want to pull you into some random room for it, right?
Well, okay, but can we be in the random room in terms of conversation for a minute?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, you guys can totally be in the random room. As you're in the random room, I'm going to go gain a level because
All right,
I'm
so
on my
I just long
5th
rested.
Sex
Yay!
Panther.
Why am I only at 70 hit points?
I did the
I don't know. You should have 100 and something.
Yeah.
The long rest button not work. Well,
It's not.
Yeah,
working.
it didn't heal me either.
oh, he's totally healed now.
Well, I just did it manually.
Did you get a long rest button? I don't have one of those.
If you,
Down at the
it's
bottom?
yeah, it's on the bottom.
Ow!
Bless you. Checking my spells. All right, the only thing I didn't go is my hit points.
Yeah.
Cool. I too will be right back.
I have 236 hit points now.
Excellent.
I'm supposed to have more.
Yeah, my character sheet said I only had 70 hit points, and I'm supposed to have 107. So.
Mine says hit point maximum is 84. I know it's like in the 90s.
Oh, cat! What are you doing? Jesus.
Yeah, I thought my hit points were 106, but it says 91, but I just didn't bring it up.
Yeah, something got jacked. It said I have a maximum of 70.
I didn't
and I'm
mean
like,
to
no.
abandon you, but I had to go potty instantaneously. All right, boys. All right. So, you're in a massive city. You can do whatever the hell you want. So, but as he mentioned, there is a library within. Jay would know this, within the Sanctum. That could be a place to start. You could just go anywhere the hell. Wow, Chris has way more hit points than he's supposed to.
I'm supposed to have in the 90s, but I don't know what's going on. It says my max is 84.
What was your original max? I can fix that. Do you know?
I want to say 95.
All right, cool. We'll fix that. All right.
I have 1,079.
I don't believe you for a second. You're a lying bastard.
It says it right there on my character sheet.
You are bullshitting me. I've had quite a few Sex Panthers, but not that many. This is not the gin night, you bastard. All right. Sorry. All right, cool. You guys were talking as I went to go potty. What are you thinking you want to do?
Stab him in the back. Where's Jandar?
Wiz is gonna fight. You guys gonna fight the Archmage, or you're gonna move on and try to not fight him?
I'm following Jay.
All right, Jay.
I want to kill him.
You want to have it out right now with Craven? Nice.
The problem is they don't know what he is.
No, they don't. So, anyways, as a DM, I might suggest you could either try to prove that Craven is an evil, murderous bastard. You can investigate what's happening with who's ever plotting to bring in the other world, whatever it might be.
Sounds like role playing, and we're murder junkies.
Now we're Wiz, take over. You're a role player.
All right, I'm back.
Hey, Kaylor.
How come I can't change the color
Did
of my
Wiz go
token
potty
aura?
too? Oh, my one role player is gone.
Hey, I'm trying.
I know you are. I get it. I'm trying to get you guys to be able to role play a little. So.
See, I built my original character for a role player, and now we get the role play.
Shame. That's all I ever hear from you. Whether you're Isamu or Zill. Shame.
I backstab a
Go
shit.
really fast and turn time back.
All right,
Because
cool.
we turn back time.
Oh, God.
Oh, we got to get Wiz back here. Wiz. He's
I
definitely...
backstab him, Ishgar.
You're going to backstab Ishgar? You're not a thief.
So.
All right, cool. You want me to roll initiative for the whole room?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go
we'll
for it.
roll our own initiative.
You could roll your own initiatives.
You gain negative 993 hit points. Cool.
Fogson. What kind of last name is that?
I'm a son of a fog.
All right.
Wait.
I roll initiative. That's how many bad guys there are. They've decided not to trust you.
Really? Uh-oh.
No, I'm just saying, if you want to attack, I have a plan for that too. I tried to be open to a whole realm of possibility. So.
I rolled a 22.
Nice. We're still waiting on Wiz. Cool.
Apparently.
I know how it feels when you got to gain a level, man. I'm on Sex Panther number 5. My wife told me I could only have 4, but I've stretched the possibilities.
I'm having chamomile tea.
You know, that sounds much more responsible than Sex Panther.
You want to sleep or something?
I don't freaking sleep.
I wonder if we still have Shane. Let me check it out. Let me hit my what's up Shane button.
Had 4 Michelob Ultras and at least 4 shots of vodka.
All right, Wiz is back, our only role player.
Oh, he was crying apparently.
He's like, I can't believe I'm gonna get to role play instead of be a murder hobo, and he was tearful.
Yeah, I think he.
I don't think he's wearing his
He
doesn't have his headphones on yet, so he doesn't hear what we're saying.
He damaged himself in the bathroom.
Oh.
Kidney stones are a bitch.
Did you light a candle? Did you light a candle, Wiz?
Wiz is back. Wiz, I was sad my only role player wasn't available for talking.
Did you use the Zook brush?
Pat was complaining.
Yeah,
that...
I was thinking that Kaylor might use me as a, kind of a.
Not that kind of girl.
A special event kind of thing.
All right, cool.
What is this, Thursday afternoon on
All right,
ABC?
so Ishmar has granted you sanctum in the sanctum.
Excellent.
In the temple. What I call this?
It's
the sanctum of serenity.
Sanctum
Jesus
of
Christ!
serenity.
It's like I should know this shit.
The scrotum of...
Well, you guys know I'm not even a great player, but I'm a better player than I am a DM. So.
And we're figuring it out too. So.
That's right.
All right. So do.
If that's Scott, I'm gonna kill you.
Nope, not me.
Yep.
So we go somewhere.
Yellow.
All right, where would you like to go? So you have a quarters. I didn't draw quarters because I thought that was
That's fine.
boring.
That's fine.
But you go to the quarters and you guys can decide what to do, or you can stay here and question the guy, right? Whatever. So, but he's gonna gather his wisest counsel, right? You can imagine he's a powerful wizard or whatever.
So hey, Rob.
Yes.
I know nothing about him being this evil, nasty bastard.
Correct. So you're very confused, right? Like so.
Yeah. I know that.
You were pulled in, so you were whoring it up in some town, and you were pulled into this thing. So you feel like maybe remember you guys? Well, I don't want to explain.
So
too
that's
much,
why we want to go talk. We want to go chat.
Correct.
Yeah.
So maybe that mechanical dragon that controls the portal, he might be pulling some of his victims from different worlds too, right? So. But you don't even know who his victims are. Like what you found out when you discovered the Vault of Craven, and when you were talking to the remember that little rat guard? Oh, I wish I could remember his name. I'm a terrible DM. Scar was telling you that when you found the Vault of Craven, that there was some historical reference that they never found out who Craven was, and that Craven preyed upon people, and that people from all sorts of places all disappeared, and or whatever. So, and then when you guys discovered the original vault, right before the time jump, you could see that Craven was carrying out experiments on different peoples, right? So you saw all sorts of crazy shit in his sanctum, and you don't even know if that was his only one, right? So, and then when you guys when you came forward in time, you found the new vault, and the vault once the alarm went off, it immediately flooded. You guys know where it is. So you could report this to someone too, right? You know the exact house where underneath is the vault. So,
do I know? Are there any other guards or people that I know that I can trust. I know I'm in a slightly different time frame, but
you
as
could search around. Yeah. You could go try to find your original commander or whatever. Sure.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I think we want to group first, but that's something I want to do is to see if I can get my original commander or somebody that I trust explicitly that I know is, you know,
Yeah, we got to find out how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Correct.
Exactly. And talk to them and see if we can't, you know, get some alliance. But let's.
All right, what would you like to do first?
So, Wiz, you wanted to talk about something. What's up?
Yeah, I thought there were a few things that we should all kind of either hear from you or whatever your memory.
We can
first
help
of
out.
all, so are we in a room away from anybody and we check for hearing holes?
We're doing it right in front of them.
Right now, you guys are in front
he's
of him.
evil.
He is evil. But what we're going to say is they set up a small barracks for you guys that looks a lot like this waiting room.
Perfect.
Here. And here you go. You guys are in the waiting room. It even has waiting room music.
No,
that's better than my waiting room.
That's right.
I will only wait in the sitting room.
It has chairs, Wiz. You see all those chairs?
Funny.
You're in the waiting room.
I take this one.
All right, cool. Who's summoning dogs? How did I even let you do that?
What the hell?
Is that Chris? Fucking bastard.
Yeah. I still get the little blue circle waiting for this thing to load.
Oh, it must be Scott then.
Is not. Can't prove a thing.
Oh.
My ring water walking.
Wow, what is that music?
It's waiting room music.
All right. So
is it the girl from Ipanema?
Here, I'll kill it because it is a little annoying. But I thought it'd be funny to have waiting room music.
So here's a couple of things that just we needed to know.
Correct. Let's do it.
First of all, is it at all possible that this is the same being that was the being that you thought he would have been in what is now, we think, the near future?
I mean, I've confused it.
Holy crap.
So, my answer is going to be yes.
That's all I needed.
Right. So you understand? I understand what you're saying, Wiz. Like, so Jay's character, Kaylor, has never met. What do we call him? Ishmar? Like Ishtar, the leader. He never personally met him. He served under him, right? So he's never really physically seen him until today, right? But he does believe that this is him, right?
What I know, I'm sure I know of him and know of.
Correct. It's not like
think of him.
You don't feel like he's been replaced. All I'm saying is, like, you guys have some knowledge from the future that reveals him to also be Craven, right? Okay. So you know that he not only is the leader of the Sanctum of Serenity, but he has a double life where he's an evil bastard that does experiments on people.
So we can safely say that all the people that Jay knew that actually knew and worked with this guy were all fooled. Correct. Or they're all in on it.
You would assume that most people, yes, you don't know who would be on it or not, but everybody loyally served on him. As far as Jay remembers, he was a great leader, right? That helped, right? That he was a great leader of the Sanctum of Serenity, that he was, whatever we want to call it, he was lawful good, right? Like, so you could extrapolate either he was a good guy that was perverted at some point, right? Or he's always been whatever. Or he could be at the center of the summoning of the Lord of Illusion, right? Like, it's totally wherever you're going to find, right? So let's assume it's not his real name, but the Lord of Illusion is behind the war, let's say, between the two realms.
So basically what you're telling us is that after all this investigation and talk, we know Richard.
You know Dick. Well, no, you know that the leader of the Sanctum of Serenity, which is the religious power behind the city of Corinth, is actually a perverted asshole. So you do know stuff that people don't know. So you might.
So my next question is, Kaylor, how do you feel now that the entire substance of the platform of everything that you believed in has now been pulled out from under you?
The leader of your paladin, whatever.
There you go. Just rub a little more salt in that wound.
Now is this Chris summoning wolves? What's going on?
I'm half demon. What the fuck?
This is
my vicious sword is rammed up.
What the bleep?
Yeah.
Who's summoning all these wolves? I will take the summoning power away.
Wait, did you push the button, Chris?
My hands are over here. So you're right. So I think.
But you see my point, right?
I'm going to turn the waiting room music on if you don't stop fucking around.
We need to know who we're fighting. How many of these people?
Go on, fellas.
Yes, you're right. I agree. And I do know that
poor Pat, he's like, role playing, fuck this role playing.
My commander is somebody that we can explicitly trust, and we should find him, and I can have the conversation with him, and then we can figure out where we go from here.
All right, cool.
Sounds like a plan.
I also think
Matthew should seduce him and get some information from him.
And when we talk to him, we should also get him to send a band, even if it's not from a guardian from the Sanctum of Serenity. Let's get some local guards or militia, whatever they're called, to go check out that house, because we know the house, to go prove our story.
Oh! Did you mention to Craven himself that you discovered Craven?
No, I'm not that stupid.
Well,
okay, all right. So
I would have kept that. I've got a 14 intelligence. I'm, not the brightest stick, but I'm also not stupid.
All right. So your commander's name is that's not a good name. That
because to your point,
fucking jack that up.
Yeah, because to your point, we're gonna need help. We're just not gonna be able to charge in there and go try to take him down.
And can before we leave this waiting room, then my next question is, what exactly is our goal here, and how are we going to go about achieving it?
That's up to you guys.
I think our goal is to take this guy down.
So you want to take Craven down before you prevent the war. Got it.
Well, does everybody agree?
My belief is, and we could be way off because we don't know what started the war. We know that this guy is potentially influenced by that Master of Illusion. So either Craven, even Ishtar or Craven, aka Craven, is this Master of Illusion, or is an allegiance to him. Will lead us either to him, or we can kill him and prevent the war from ever happening.
All right.
That's a good. I could be way wrong, but that's what I believe.
So how do you know the Master of Illusion didn't put his face on all those doors to confuse us?
He may have.
You never know. All right, so you remember that your commander's name is Viran. Wow. All right, and as you ask around, you know that Viran right now is assigned to the library in the sanctuary. So, you guys want to approach him? That'd be cool. You want me to pull you in there?
Sure.
All right. I think Pat might see something weird because I left Pat in a weird spot. I'm going to nuke Pat for a sec.
Oh, I see black.
Yeah, you will see more once I summon you guys in. Only one I had pulled in here for some stupid reason was Pat. All right.
I'd like it painted black, please.
Boop, 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 boom. Now you guys should appear in the library. Am I right?
Whoa.
Nice.
Look at all those books. I can't wait to read all night.
All right. Oh, you appeared in the library. Viran has been, he's in a research room over here on the, over here.
Is that a turtle? Is that what that is up top?
That's a turtle. Yep, himself. He's the head librarian. But over here, Viran himself is a Triton, which is the aqua, the aqua being. And as you approach, he's in here. So he's one of these guys. All right.
Got it. Oh, so there's two of them in there?
Damn. There's two of them in there. He's doing some research. You can see they got some bullshit. They got books everywhere, blah, blah, blah. So, but this is Viran himself. Pat likes my jokes. He's my favorite player. All right. And he's surprised to see you come about, right? And he looks, and he says, Kaylor, my friend, you look quite different. It looks like life has not been great to you. You know, like he's describing that you have aged beyond your years. Like he remember it was only yesterday when he was beginning your training as a guard of the sanctum.
And that would have been true. And I need to ask if we could speak in private.
Sure, he's willing to invite you in. Of course, you're one of my favorite students. He asks this other Triton guy to leave. He heads out into the thing, and you guys, let's just pretend you all pull into the sanctum room.
Excellent.
And you can sit in private.
So I tell him the tale without telling him yet that Ishtar is Craven.
Okay.
So I basically bring him
you
up
inform him about the war and how you died protecting the town. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So he's amazed, but he does trust you, and it does seem like he believes you, right? So he seems like a genuine guy. I don't know if any of you have the spell ability to see if he's a bullshitter, but just saying.
I have Zone of Truth.
All right, cool.
He would know if I cast it.
I have insight.
All right, your insight. Go ahead and give me an insight roll.
I just did.
What did you get? 18. All right, you for sure believe that he is captivated by the story and he doesn't think you're bullshitting. You know what I mean? Like with an 18, like I don't. Yeah. Anyways, you believe that he's genuinely surprised and concerned, and he realizes, he meets you guys, that you're different races. You know. All right. He literally says, what can I do? What can we do together? You know, what should we do?
So before I tell you, or continue the tale, who can you truly trust?
He looks and he doesn't quite know, right? So you blew his mind when you told him his. Oh, you didn't tell him about Craven, right?
Not yet.
All right. Well, he totally believes he can trust the command structure of the sanctum, right? So he doesn't. You haven't told him that they're broken, that they're led by an evil person. So he believes, you know, that all the way up to Ishtar can be believed.
Okay.
And yeah.
Well,
is this dude a turtle?
Yeah, there's a turtle. The turtle's the main librarian, right? This guy right here.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. He comes out of his shell every once in a while.
Yeah.
So I tell him. I said, what is his name? Viron.
Viron, yes.
Yes. The reason I asked that question is we have proof and evidence that Ishgar is not who he says he is.
So at first he's shocked, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna give you. Do you have like a skill for like? Well, charisma would be the base skill, right? But do you have anything for like, you know, convincing somebody? Like, what would it be?
I have persuasion.
Persuasion. Yeah, give me a persuasion roll.
All right. I can do that.
All right.
24.
Yeah, you convince him. He's very confused. He doesn't want to believe it, but he does believe what you're saying. So over time, he begins to, you know, you can see that he slowly begins to come to your side and believe what you're saying.
And I explained to him, I says, you know, I know this is a lot and this is hard and difficult to understand.
Sure.
You know, as I was a guardian for many years and have fought and gave my blood and life for this place.
All right, so he's willing to work with you. And all right, so we need to figure out what's going on. Do we have any evidence? Do we have something we could bring to the people?
So that's why I think we need to keep
Craven himself is the leader of the sanctum. He's not the king, right? He's not the ruler. He's the ruler of the sanctum, but he is not the ultimate power. So
I think the first thing we need to do is bring you back to that house where we just came back, and walk you through that and show you what evidence we have, and then we can take it from there.
But if we're going to show you the evidence, then we need to be able to protect it, because he'll come back and clean it out in a matter of moments.
All right, so you guys head back. He grabs some guards. You head back up the low road, returning to the original sanctum. And as you get there, the house itself has been destroyed, right? So it's been collapsed from within, right? So, and then there basically imploded and flooded, right? So it's going to be difficult to move in there to try to find any evidence, but it does substantiate that something else might be a little crazy there, you know. So you definitely
So it's flooded. If we were
well,
to
it
drink
flooded.
a potion,
Remember when you guys left? Yeah.
yeah. Do we still have a potion of water breathing? Somebody could go in.
We have Pat has his ring of water walking.
Oh, well, that doesn't do us no good.
What do you got, Pat? What's it called? The ring of what?
I can.
Water.
What is it called? I don't even know what it does.
Water walking.
All right, what does it do? Let's look at.
I can turn into a fish.
Oh, Chris could turn into a fish.
All right.
I can turn someone into a water breathing creature.
Moist pink wielding a scimitar.
All right. Yes, it's going to grant whoever has. Don't we have 2 rings of water walking? I thought you guys did.
You did.
Does that mean you just walk across the water?
It does mean you
Yeah, I
can
don't
walk
think it
across
means
the
you
water.
can swim.
Yes. But I was going to give you the ability to swim, but you guys,
Oh, man.
but it does give you the ability to move through the water, let's say. So you guys can begin to make your journey. So, well, Chris can turn into a shark, and
I've got it for you, Rob. It's not a ring of water walking. It's a ring of water motion.
there you
So
go.
you
I
can
love
move
it. Thank
on the
you.
top
You helped me.
or in the middle.
Sex Panther. Definitely
I take
convinced.
That's
some
what does it.
I take some Dramamine then, so I don't get seasick.
All right, so Pat and Chris, they turn to sharks and they venture into the where you guys originally found the stairs, and it's basically all been collapsed, right? So where the stairs return down into the vault of Craven, it has all collapsed. So you can't make you can't easily make entrance into it, but it does show. You are able to show your buddy that
Got it.
that there is something hinky about this place. All right. So
Okay.
yeah. So yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking.
Yeah, me too.
So
It's like 7:45. I'm thinking too.
Thinking, whatever.
One of the things that we had talked about before was if he has this house, there's a very good possibility he has other places like this.
Yes, or yes,
And if
connections
there's
in the
a-
underworld.
if there's a network of these places, then that's what we do: is find out where the others are, and we have the actual palace guards.
Sure. Oh, great
take
idea.
them over.
Yeah. So they do. Okay, so your connection, he begins to think that they have been monitoring. You would think that this is probably connected to the underworld, right? So he begins to think and in turn, what's going on, and it gives you guys the location of what they think is underworld encampment, which is in what is called Freeport, right? They think there's an underworld encampment in Freeport, and that
They have
maybe
good shopping in Freeport?
what's that? There is
Do
good
they have
shopping.
good shopping there?
Yeah, they have great fish too. They have really
I hear you can get great sneakers.
I hear that too. But he gives you the location of an underworld encampment in Freeport. And he thinks that he thinks Craven might have connected there, right? Somebody must be helping him select his victims and bring victims in and all that kind of stuff. So he does point you to there's like a warehouse on the edge of Freeport that is very close to, I won't blow you into the map, but there's a place called Hunter's Landing. And there's a warehouse in Hunter's Landing they think is an underworld location. You know what I mean? An underworld encampment. So
Then I think we go there.
All
And
right,
also,
cool.
We tell him about the clockwork dragon that escaped.
okay.
So he can have.
Sure.
again,
So what he's going to do
people
is
he
return.
trusts.
All right. So he's going to return to the library, do some research on the underworld, the clockwork dragon you talked about, and after you guys investigate the encampment, the rogue encampment, that maybe you could return if he can find some. Maybe there would be some history because the Sanctum's library is very vast, right? So there might be some references in the library to this clockwork dragon. All right.
And I ask him and I remind him, this is dangerous ground we're walking, so we must act like
Sure.
nothing has changed.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Let me heal Kaylor. For some reason, when I pulled Kaylor into this map, he was damaged. So let me heal you guys. Let me heal him.
It's okay. I can walk over David.
All right, cool. Let me do Chris's damage
normal.
for some reason. Why I don't know why. So let me heal him. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure you guys have all long rested. So when you appear in the head.
Oh,
All right, we're all good. So I'm going to pull you into this map, guys, and you're approaching. I pulled you in. You're approaching from the north east side of the thing. If you guys really want to do a different thing, so in the center, there's like a large warehouse in the on the very southwest. Southwest edge of the port that they suspect. They've been letting it go, but they suspect this is like an underworld encampment that is. Been taking place for a while. So my question is, when do you guys want to approach?
Is it like underground?
Underworld? No, meaning that it is, like a rogue encampment. That they are the like, they're like whatever.
The lawless of this city.
But they've let it operate. They've let it operate so far, right? They just been keeping their eye on it, right? They think this is where it is. So I'm just saying, like, they're leading you to this place because maybe there'll be some evidence here of a connection to Craven, right? Like, he can't have built these places and operated these places on his own, right? Or maybe he could, but like, might be a connection to start with. All right. So I popped you guys in. What time of day do you want to go there? Is my question.
I'll leave it up to the group. Probably evening, I would think.
All right, cool.
Evening. Oh, dark.
All right, evening. I'm going to pop you in, and then I'm going to ping you guys to where we are. And again, because I've just picked you in a place. So what it is a large warehouse encampment. There are other buildings around it, but we're not really super concerned about it. And you guys have pulled into the northeast corner. So right here below you is a small tower. And it's hard for you to see, well, the whole building unless you zoom back. But, like, this is a large warehouse area. All right?
Okay.
So I don't want to assume that you've been caught or anything like that by the bad guys. So right in front of you guys, you can see there's what looks to be like a guard tower as Jay's moving up to the guard tower.
So we are in pitch black.
Well, the building is in pitch black. You guys are in moonlight. You can see around you is. So right here, where in front of Jay, there's a large door. So this area right here, if I'm where I'm pinging, this is a door that leads into like a guard tower, right? Or it looks like a guard tower, right? It's elevated, a stone thing, a little bit taller than the building itself. So, but you can move all around the building if you want. If you can see over here, you see a slightly opened door. Did you guys see? Zoom out a little bit so you can see where I'm pinging. And Wiz might be able to see this. Can you guys see where I'm pinging?
No, because it's just black.
All right, cool. Well, a little bit to the northeast of where you guys are, there's a slightly open door. Like, Jay, I'm going to move Jay over.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
See that slightly open door? That looks like an entrance over to in towards the area. But it also looks like where maybe they keep animals and stuff like that.
Nice.
So, hold on one sec. Don't move for a sec, guys.
They keep animals?
Yeah, where you keep your horses and things like that.
Like tieflings?
Like tieflings, yeah. But yeah, you can, you know what I mean? You can see that if that door is slightly open, it looks like a corral or some kind of area right in there. So.
Anybody have invisible potions?
All right, so Jay goes in. Does anybody else want to follow him?
I just kind of poke in this. I've got.
All right, cool. Everybody, give me a perception roll that peeks in there.
Yeah, I don't have dark vision, so I need somebody to do that for me.
Can you see it all, Jay? Did I give you a little bit of vision?
I got it. But what I'm saying is, if we got people with dark vision.
No, I believe you have a little bit of dark vision. But what I'm saying is, everybody peeks in. Give me a perception roll. 13, 18. All right, let me roll
standard
this
perception.
One. Yep, just standard. Like you're looking in there to see what's going on.
Yep. Check.
So Pat got an 18, 13. Chris.
I rolled a 5. Jay rolled a 1.
Jay rolled a 1. Jay thinks it's just a stable. Or normal stable.
I see.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I see manure.
Yep.
Lots of manure.
All right. So what is?
I hate manure.
Wiz got a 7. All right, cool. All right. So what would you guys like to do?
Pat sees something. What does Pat see?
Pat doesn't see anything actually.
Got raisins in it. You like
I'm going to
raisins.
move this door a little bit out of the way so that the door that's a little bit open. You guys can see in there. You guys going to head in?
I pushed Jay forward.
Sure, I can't see a thing, so why not?
Nice.
And I have
you
no
can't?
torches.
Oh, right. Did I not give you any vision at all?
Nope.
All right, let me give you a little bit of
vision.
All right, cool. Can you see out a little bit? So let me don't move around for a sec, Scott. I'm going to give you the typical, like, you do generate light. Do you want a light spell from Grazim?
Sure.
Does that make sense? All right,
yeah.
Let me see. But you do generate light, so you're not like the sneakiest mother effers in the world.
No, I'm just fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see.
They go. Kapow, 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 kapow.
Night vision.
Are you furious
No, I don't want
too?
to give you night vision. Emits bright light. Let's see. So it would be 20 low light.
What's this percent Kaylor check? That's weird.
20. Save settings. All right, Scott, do you see now?
Yes, I do. Thank you, sir.
All right, cool. All right, so you guys start to investigate the room. All right, cool. As you get there. Oh, wait, don't move. You guys are searching around. Don't move for a sec, Scott. Let's see. This thing drops out and he sneak attacks you.
Nice.
So like a little thiefy dude jumps out of nowhere and attacks at you.
It's like a rat folk or something?
It looks like a little rat dude. All right, so he leaps on you and he does hit you, so you can choose what you do.
+4 reaction to bump my AC to 23.
All right. Unfortunately for you, he still hits you. So you take 6, and then you take this many. You take 16 total as he like sneak attacks you out of. He like drops from the ceiling and attacks you. All right.
All right.
A flaming fart of fury.
No, he's a little rat dude. And the same thing happens to poor Kaylor. This guy drops out of the world. Let me roll this twice. All right. Oh! So, Jay, this guy drops out of the sneak attacks you, and he does hit you, and you take a total of 23 from a sneak attack.
How?
But now you guys are facing these rat dudes, and we're going to roll initiative.
Hey, Rob?
Yes, sir.
For some reason, it shows my maximum hit points as 70 when I should have 107.
Got it. I don't know what's going on with your dude. Let me fix your
I
character.
got the same thing.
What, 107?
Yeah, it actually unhealed me when you pulled me into the scene.
You got it. Let's see. It must be just something I did when I created this way to pull you in. All right, so you should be back to 107. What do you? You're fully.
I'm all set. I already fixed
You're good.
But you
Okay.
said
What about you,
23?
Chris? Yeah. What about you, Chris?
Okay.
You need 90 what?
I think it was 95.
All right, cool. I don't know why. I'll fix your character sheet so we don't want to be bored.
And you said I took 23 with the
Correct. It was
backstab.
like a very successful sneak attack. All right. 95. 95. 5. I think it's just because the way I did your token, Chris, I just jacked you up a little bit. It should be 95 again. All right, so now I'm going to roll initiative, buddies. All right?
Okay.
So I got everybody. Wiz is pulled in the room. All right. All right, Wiz. After the initial sneak attack, you get to react. You can see that these little rat creatures dropped out of like the ceiling and whatever. They were hiding in wherever, and they sneak attacked your boys.
Okay, so I need something that I can shoot at 2 different things, and
I'm going for knocking mine out, so don't kill it.
All right, cool.
All
So,
right.
but Wiz is up first. Kaylor, I think you're third in the.
I am, but I kind of.
Yep. All right, go for it, Wiz. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm going to do magic missiles, and I'm going to. So, Kaylor's fighting that one, so I'm going to shoot at this one.
All right, cool. So you can split up your missiles, but you can't twin when you split up. Does that make sense?
Yes,
So
but
what
I'm
is your
going to
original
shoot. But
4?
I'm not twinning. I've got 4,
All right,
and
cool.
I'm shooting
Yep,
2
go for it.
at this guy.
You can do 2 at that guy and 2 at the other guy if you're not twinning, for sure. All
But
right.
you can't hold magic missiles. You got to just.
Correct. You have
So
to
you got to
fire
fire
all.
them all. So you did 10 to this one. All right.
And if it's a first level spell, you cast it first level, you can only get 3.
No, but he's doing that. Oh, he has it. Okay. So you
I'm
hit
doing
that guy.
it so I have 4, and I'm shooting 2
So you're
at
casting
each.
that. When you cast
You're
at second
casting at
level, is it
second level then.
second level? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So we just have to make sure you're limited to a second level spell. That's all.
Yeah, you gotta fix
So you
your
hit
spell
10 to this
slots.
guy and 15 to this guy. All right, cool. Let me do that. Just make sure you did.
Okay, no, he. Weird. Okay, something weird happened.
No, he did 1 plus. Oh, he did all 4 on the first guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'll just do your damage for you. You hit this guy for 8 and the other guy for 9. All right. It's all good. You hit them both.
That's kind of weird. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll fix that, but it's getting close to the end. I don't want to, to screw us up. All right. And this guy's 8. -8. All right. So then. All right. So Kaylor. Let's see.
Kaylor.
Out of the darkness behind you flies a crossbow bolt.
What?
And it strikes you in the back. And you take 10, but it's also a sneak attack. So you take, you take 10 plus.
I got a 21 AC, damn.
I know, the dude rolled a great roll, dude. Come on.
Behind.
And he had it was a sneak attack, so he might have got a bonus. All right, you take a total of, holy shit. You take a total of 29, Pat, from a crossbow bolt that flies at you from behind. Hey, if the bad guys roll a 20, they get the good damage. That's a 20. Kaylor, you're up. So that there's a dude right next to you who dropped down and like, ah.
Yes, I'm using my sword, but I'm going for knockout, not kill.
Cool, no problem. It's the same thing. You do the same damage, but you can go out. 24 hits him. Got it both times.
So 25.
All right.
25. Come on.
That rat dude falls. He succumbs to the attack. Isamu.
But he's unconscious, right? He's not dead.
Yeah, he's not dead. Yep. Isamu, there's a rat dude right in front of you there.
Yep. I'm gonna go whackety whack my rapier.
All right.
14 hit or miss?
14 misses.
Gonna get another whackety whack with my rapier.
27 does hit.
And DC 16 saving throw to be stunned.
All right, DC 6. He takes damage. He's like, ooh. Saving throw DC 16. What is it against?
Con.
All right, con. Submit. He's stunned. I'm going to do this little red is stunned. He's stunned. All right.
And
All right, Pat. No. I'm sorry, not Pat. Chris. Let's see what happened. A crossbow bolt comes flying out of the darkness into you as well. Ooh, even with your shield. All right, Chris, you get hit for... And then let me roll. There. 6. Oh, that's screwed up. All right, Chris, you get hit for 16 points of damage from a crossbow bolt that flies out. But you guys know they're coming from this direction over here. You see where I'm pinging, Chris and Pat?
Yep.
All right, so you take...
no,
yep.
I didn't see that.
Well, you're in the building. You can't see, but Pat and Chris can see where they are.
They're outside.
Yep, they're outside. So somebody came around the corner and shot those two guys. So,
okay.
All right, that guy's dead. Fendor, you can retaliate. Can you see those two guys in your vision, Pat? Yeah, you can. Which one you shooting, bud?
The one on the left.
All right, there's 2 to the left, but I'll pick the one that's above. You hit him twice for a total of 26. All right. You spot that guy with your deadly attack. Hexen Brew, can you see those guys in your vision? Or do you got to move?
Yep.
All right. So you use your time to summon the wolf pack. Let me add them to the initiative. All right. All right, cool. They're in the initiative. Do they get to attack right away, or they have to wait, right?
I think they have to wait.
All right, cool. I think I added them to the initiative for next round. Yep, I did. All right. All right, you summoned. Is that where you moved to?
Yep.
All right, cool. Isamu, this little red...
Wait. What are you doing?
Oh, go on. Well, okay, I'm sorry. Chris, go ahead.
Frostbite.
Oh, okay. This guy right here that's still alive. What's his save? DC Con for no save. All right, Con.
Could get
He's got to beat a 16. He does take some damage from your mighty frostbite.
Mighty.
He doesn't seem to die from it, but he did take 3 points of damage. All right. This little dude right here. Yeah, he engages you.
He's stunned.
Oh, right. So he becomes unstunned, but that's all he can do, right? He becomes unstunned, but
I believe so. That is
Yep.
the case.
Yep. Good. All right. Cool. Grazim Vaughn. He sees. Let's see how far he can go. He can't get to the guy, but he moves over towards Chris, and he uses his Toll of the Dead to try to see if he can smack this guy. All right. This guy gets a save. DC 16 in Wisdom. Ooh, no damage. All right, Wiz, you're inside. You see this one rogue, you shot both of them, so you know where they are. This guy's dead.
Yep.
This guy's still up.
Do a witch bolt as a 4th level spell.
All right, cool, but you still have to hit. So go ahead and try to hit him.
Okay.
Can I do that?
You
He's
can,
almost
yeah,
dead,
you
you
can
know.
bump it up as much as you want.
I thought he wasn't.
No,
almost dead.
Isamu
All
did
right,
some
I'll
damage
just
to him.
I'll just do the witch bolt.
All right, do a normal witch bolt. Go ahead. Still have to hit him. Let's see what you get.
18.
27, you definitely hit him. Well, 18 plus your pluses, so you did a 27. So just click on the witch bolt itself, Wiz, and it'll show us our damage right in the same menu.
It says input value.
You don't have to. Just click on where it says witch bolt in the chat menu.
I did, and it came up with input value cast at what level?
Oh, you said 4th, right? So pick 4?
Or first.
Or first, yeah. Just click whatever level it is first. There you go.
Whatever. Okay.
There you go. Damage lightning 2. He does not die.
I told you it needed to be higher level.
We're switching rounds, and the little rat folk thing that's next to the wolves, he's able to disengage without getting attacked from the wolf. Move up to Chris and try to poke Chris with his. He uses these. He does this crazy flurry of daggers, and he does hit you. Well, no, what's your armor class, Chris, right now?
20.
20. Yep, he hits you for 6 points of damage with the flurrying attack of daggers.
Okay, I gotta move down just to do my.
All right, cool, man. All right, I'm gonna move this. This little rat folk dude that's still alive, he goes over to Scott, Isamu. He does the same thing. He swings these flurry of daggers. Ooh, he does hit you, but if you want to choose your reaction, let me know what your AC really is.
20. My reaction would be 20. AC would be 25.
All right, he misses you with his flurry of blows. All right, Pat, you're up. You can see where you are. There's like a little rat folk dude. Now they're really small, and there's 2 guys. You're 2 of your friends there, so his AC is going to be higher to hit him. You know what I mean? Because he's tucked in, but you can try to shoot him. Or there's another dude right below you through the door, so you can pick whichever you want, Pat.
All right, I'm using my last heal off my oath bow, so we all heal 12.
New day.
Yeah, it's a new
Pat.
day. The only person that took damage was Isamu, I think.
I've taken damage.
Oh, Jay, right? Jay took an attack, right? Which one are you pulling at, Pat? The one below you through the door, or the one over by Hexen, Brew, and Grazim?
One below me by the door.
All right, cool. That guy's a pretty free shot. So you hit him with the first attack for 12. I think it's going to be.
The other arrow?
I think it's going to be. You can't because it's indoors. Like you shot through a door and you try to redirect the arrow to the other alive guy. It would strike the wall. Does that make sense?
Okay.
He's in a hard pot to hit. All right, Wiz, you're up again.
Oh, and I can't see anybody, so I'm going to have to move to.
You should
here.
be able to, yeah, you can't see anybody, right? Yeah.
And when I'm here, somebody is. Who is that? Is that Fendor right in my way?
There's a guy here. Yep. There's Fendor. There's Grazim and Hexen. But like magic missile, you automatically hit. So if you use that, you wouldn't have to worry. But if you
then that's what we do.
All right. So you use that as 4th level. So you lost a 4th level, but a 1st level spell. All right. Cool. 18. You hit him for sure. All right. All right, you spot that guy. So as far as you're aware, you've dropped all 4 of these little rat roguey dudes that have been floating around.
I tie mine up.
Cool, you got this guy tied up. What are you guys going to do next?
Yep, I tie.
Is it time?
It is time, but I give you, we have a few seconds unless you guys need to leave, so you can, we can figure out what you want to do for the next session.
Plunge or
right?
torture him.
Yeah.
No, I just meant in terms of getting into a new battle.
No, there's no right this second. There's no new enemies has attacked you guys.
And I knocked this guy out, so I'm just
that
tying
guy's
him up.
unconscious. You killed the other three, but this guy right here has been knocked out. So
I want to search the stables.
I think it's time for a tickle torture.
So you guys are pulling him into the stables and closing the door. Is that what we're saying?
Pink belly. Yes.
All
The
right.
Electrum piece.
You can search the other guys for anal butt plugs if you'd like.
So we look around.
Just watch out for the taint.
All right, you guys close the doors of the.
Wait a second. Hey, Rob. The three scrolls that our wizard stole.
Oh, right. You could try to look those up.
Yeah.
I pull the rest of the bodies that are outside into the stable as well.
All right, cool. All right, so we're at a good point right now to stop. So I'm going to figure out what happens with Jay pulling in these guys when we go. How's that sound?
Cool.
Sounds good.
Cool, man. So you've invaded you started to attack the rogue fortress.
Can I take a look at the 3 scrolls that I found?
I'm going to give you a good description of them when we start. That'll be the first thing we do when we start, Wiz.
Excellent.
Because they might be more than just scrolls, right? Like there might be some information on Craven as well. So
yeah, we can get him for tax evasion if they're tax forms.
That's right.
Yes, tax evasion. Well, again, thanks for joining me, fellas.
Oh man, that was fun, Rob. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.